All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you in Najawa's family. We are back here again, our second video for today, 21st February 2022. The previous one was Fulani Hesme, and this one is land grabbing. As you all know that these are the two major pains that we are passing through in Edo State currently. Land grabbing is the biggest, followed by Fulani Hesme. So we're going to be talking about land grabbing allegations that were labeled against Mr. Osagie on the previous video we played here a couple of days ago by a lady called Madam Blessing. So we are going to be talking about this own allegation, how it all started and all that. We have some documentations with us right here that we're going to be showing to you all as well. We're going to be having Mr. Osagie here as well, although we have interviewed him. We're also going to be having him here on this live broadcast. He'll be joining us shortly. We're also going to be having Madam Blessing here with us, to also talk to us. So my people, help us to share and like this video. Let others know that we are doing what is nice, a good job for you and I, okay? Help us to share. Thank you very much, my people. Once again, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. I can see my sister right there. Patricia Inofe is right there with us. Good afternoon to you. Doris Audio, good afternoon to you. Mother of all, Mommy Diaspora, good afternoon to you. Thank you very much for joining us. You all. Doris Audio once again. Osagbovo Okwara is right there. Abe Johnny, thank you. Iye Noge, one of Jenny, thanks for joining us. Rema Iyare TV, thanks for joining us. Good afternoon to you all. Joy P, I can see you as well. June Obasek is right there with us. Samuyi Omorwa is there with us. Diamond Omokaro, thank you very much for your time. And BSO, thank you. Good afternoon to every one of you. Or rather, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all. Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, I see you right there. Thank you very much for joining us. For those of you, because we like to recapitulate sometimes in most times. For those of you that doesn't know what we are talking about, I'm just going to play this for like 2-3 minutes for you guys to know why we are here. Thank you.
She don't buy from you. She don't buy from you. Let's follow. I don't pay you.
Are we?
We're not sure. My sweat, I can pay you.
Are you paying me?
Second, my sweat, I can pay you. Second, I sweat, I can pay you. My sweat, that they pay you that money. My sweat, that they pay you. And you know.
Come on there, you're let cut front in general next year.
Okay, I'm going to be forwarding this video because we all have seen her before. I just wanted to recapitulate for those that have not seen her before, right?
You know, I said something
about you are a bad person. Me.
If I'm a bad person, if I'm a bad person, when it's nice, see me. Okay, I'm not a bad person. We will kill you. We don't talk, boy. Not be sorry that they talk. That's what you call today. Not be sorry that you come. That's again. You love you to the same. I don't let you say it. Okay, that's me not say it. I don't call you back when I say that. Me not call you back when I say that.
Look at what happened. Can you see Mr. Frank here now? Where's the picture?
The picture. But you guys signed documents.
Picture the woman that gave me. I want to see the.
No, signatures in that document. The person again. The person when she not married. Who, as you did now, your wife when
I'm telling you, you want beat me? Where in the 50 and I made foundation on the other 50, which he was aware. Osagie was the same person that gave me granite. He was the same person that come to me to tell me to come and make sure I start working. That if I don't work on this land, that they will collect the land from me, which I did. I bought land and I started the foundation. It was his friend, he said, that was helping me to pay for the blocks and every other thing. He was the one that come to pay the workers. When I'm not charged, he will come and pay for the work. He will pay the workers. He was investigating, watching over the properties and all. Even they were the same person that gave me someone that came to lay the foundation, that did everything. After which I did, for some time I don't have money again. I just left the land which up to DPC. Then at the end of the day, I came last year to check my land. I came, they destroyed my foundation. They destroyed everything I worked for.
Let's see the foundation.
They destroyed everything.
Where was the foundation?
Now, the foundation is here. 3-bedroom and kitchen with toilet. They destroyed everything. They left on everything. I told him this is the foundation. This is it. And this you can see. This foundation. This is the foundation. Yeah. This is the foundation. Oh my Lord, the governor of Edo State. I'm pleading. I'm begging. This is my sweat. They should help me. They should help me. This is the foundation. I think my foundation. Osagie and whoever that bought the land destroyed it. They destroyed my foundation. They destroyed everything. They destroyed at least this foundation they can see. This foundation they can see. They sold everything with extra piece of this the land inside. Because there was some plot of land inside, which he told me that I should leave it, that he will have to use it later. Or not to me that he's going to sell my own with it. That was how he sold everything. No, he said he is Almighty God, that he's not going to release that land for me no matter what. I don't know where to go. I call on you to fight for me. Come and fight for me. Baba, me. Help me. I beg you. I beg you. Help me. Help me.
It's okay.
This is my sweat.
Okay.
Also, the governor of the state. Osagie, I call on you, please. Help me. General public, help me.
All right. Thank you very much, my people. I just wanted to recapitulate all of that for some of you that's joining us right now, because we get subscribers every blessed day. So we need to take everybody along. That's why we are doing this. Right. We already have some of them in the backstage right now joining us on this program. But meanwhile, let's move on to the interview we had with Mr. Osagie today. We're also going to bring him live. He's here with us. So, but before that, let's listen to this. Thank you very much, my people. Don't forget to share. Please do this for us. If you want land grabber to stop, you sharing could help. You never know. Please just help us share and like this video. God bless you all.
Good afternoon, good morning in advance tomorrow morning. This is Najawa family team. We are right here at Amagba community on invitation to hear the other side of the story. Like you know, Najawa does not base the story on one-sided. There are 3 sides to a coin, but some said 3. But we believe the both side and the middle, which is the side, the 2 front and back and the side. So we are here on invitation to hear the other side of the story of what transpired between one Miss Blessing and one Osagie from Amagba community. Good day, sir. I will want you to introduce yourself because the doing diaspora are not happy with what is happening to us in our state, in our dear state, and they have some good questions for you. So I want you to express your, introduce yourself to us, sir.
Thank you very much,
Yeah.
Mr. Lefty Susa.
I'm Osagie, no Maya.
Thanks for coming. What happened? The same.
Your name, I want you to introduce yourself.
My name is Osagie.
Okay.
I'm an indigenous of this community.
Okay. Are you a married man?
Yes.
With wife and children?
Yeah.
Good. How many children, sir?
6.
So, you are great. Yeah, it's not easy, Naija. Just talk to us.
So
we saw this very video is everywhere now of a plot in Amagba that was taken over forcefully as alleged in that video. And I also saw your anger in that video. The reaction on both sides. We want to really know because we don't base our story on one-sided. We are not downloaded. So we do not base, sorry, I want to choose that word, that was the wrong English. That we are not downsided to one side. We want to hear it and possibly bring all the parties together. But in all, I assure those people that we are against any forms of land grabbing, and we have stood our ground to fight it to the last. So this video brings a lot of sympathy, and for us in Edo, it's like we don't really know ourselves any longer. It's now a trend to us. So how do you react to that video?
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
When I saw that video, Mr. Frank acquired the land from me, and the document is noted. So one of my friends, his name is Ulele Sunobu Usai, came to me that there's a guy that's a China want to buy purchase the land in Amagba community. I said I have. So they now come to the community, check the property. So they now took me to opposite Kadaf Fried. It's upstairs there.
Where? I don't know where it's
Sapler Road. Opposite Kadaf Fried.
Okay.
Before Mark. There's upstairs there. The lawyer was there. So they wanted to pay me. They are paying me the money. Mr. Frank from China that owns the property talked to me on phone through one of them that is the one acquiring the property that should be taking care of the property. I said okay. So whenever it comes, he will come and appreciate me or just to, I said okay. That his elder sister is going to pay me the money today. So we were in that lawyer place. Frank elder sister paid me the money, 700,000 cash.
Okay.
With a photograph. They took me and her a photograph like more than 6 times. I said, because I'm not afraid. It's not a stolen property. I said, okay, start paying me. We sign our documents. Everybody go. So after some years, like 4 or 5 years, I now saw this same girl that is claiming that she's the owner of the land now. Came that she want to sell the property. And I called my friend, that elder brother.
Who's elder brother?
This blessing that's claiming that she's the owner of the land now.
Yes.
And I called my friend, Ulele, your sister want to sell this property that Frank bought from me. He said, no, my sister did not marry Frank again. That my sister gave birth to 2 kids with another man, for another man. He says, don't allow her to sell it. If she sell the property, it will affect both of us. I said, so she did not give birth, she did not marry Frank again. Okay, and I called her. Hello. This Frank elder sister that gave me money, where is she? I want to talk with her. She said the woman traveled to America. I said, okay, can I have her number? He said, no, they don't have her number. And I said, okay. So, Frank elder sister that paid me, you don't have her number? You want to take possession of this land? I said, no, I will not allow you to take possession of this land. like 5 years ago. So I was so surprised. She came. Another woman came with her. That she's the Frank elder sister that paid me the money.
Yeah.
And I said, Madam, welcome. So time they say you went to America. And she said, yes. If you go to America, will not come. I said, welcome. Madam, this particular plot we are talking about now belongs to Frank. And they say Blessy want to take over this property. I said no. It can never be done. You standing in my presence that you are the woman that paid me that money. I said, Madam, for me to be convinced it's you, the picture we took that day, because that was the only day I see you. Like 10 years, 11 years ago, in that lawyer's place. I said, Madam, that picture, you said the picture is available. I want to see the picture if you are the one that paid me the money for Frank. She said the picture will be available. Okay, what about the document? We used to do the deed of transfer. They said the document is available. I said, okay. Then I invited me to one office at Airport Road. Was it vegetable market? So when I went there, they asked me a question and I explained to them. They said, okay, they will inspect the site on Wednesday. On Wednesday, they told me that they would not have chance. That is Thursday. So where they were in the site, they called me and I went there. When I went there, when they say maybe maybe I was shouting. No, I just met the Ulele, that brother. I said, Ulele, you came with them. I said, where is Frank and his elder sister? So you told me that I should not allow your sister to take possession of this land. Why are you now standing with your sister that I should allow her to take possession of the land when she's not the one who acquired this land from me? Where is Frank? He said, we'll get there. So as surprised, when we came to the community, we came out from the site. We were now asking, where is Frank? A guy just came and was like, is the Frank? I said, we were now asking him, you are the Frank? He said, yes. I now think about if for a better this Frank that bought this land from me, our elder sister will not be so, I don't know how to put it, will standing telling me that the land now belongs to the girl. I said, no. Madam, if you are taking possession of this land, you want to give it to this girl, let me see that picture. If you are the really woman that paid me the money, and you promise to show me that picture. He said, we will still get there. That's where we are today. That land is not sold. The land is there. I'm just pleading, if anybody should ask her, the woman, the girl that claims she owns the land, they should provide the documents, the pictures that they took, that will be convinced if you are the woman that really gave me money. This matter will be for like 5-6 years ago. So I just see this family now. One family is claiming a Frank elder sister. Then the same family is claiming Frank. And they say another family, the same Blessing, claiming she's the owner of the land. I say you should ask them that all this is demanded for. I should not go and give this land to this girl that called us named Blessing.
Okay, sir.
Sorry.
Okay.
This same matter happens in our community. There was a guy that he and his girlfriend stays in the community here. Where the guy late, that guy sold her property, sold his property. Of which the family they went to go and write this as for sale in the particular house, but all the land she sold all. So the team was not bringing issue to the community. Even there's one trending now. They went to go and assume a man from a land. The woman sold the land. Then the family of the man now came that they did not give her permission to sell the property. So now, what I'm just asking for people in the diaspora, in Benin, in anywhere, they should provide all these things I demanded for before I will release the land for them.
Okay, where is the land accessible from here?
Yes.
I would love to visit the land.
Okay.
But before I proceed, there are questions from Nigeria Watch family team in diaspora. So I'll ask you the question, Mr. Osagie. You have been accused of selling blessing land. All Edo people in diaspora have interest in this matter. On all those people who are this question are members of the Nigeria Watch family. You have been accused of selling blessing land, but you are telling me now that you never had business with blessing, and I'm confused here that you sold to 1 franc, another person called Blessings is claiming the land. I don't know how we can marry this one. Do you have anything to say about this? Because Blessing, she's not a mad person. You understand? Likewise, she's not a mad person. Likewise, you too. So what are I want you to throw more light on this area.
Okay.
Just brief, because I have so many questions.
Oh, thank you very much.
Because in the video, it was clear that it's her own building. It's her land. She bought it. The only savings she had. I watched that part and it's so touching and painful.
Okay.
So I want to hear that.
The same Blessing that is claiming the land now, that she owns the land.
Yes.
Is alive likewise me.
Yes.
The lawyer, as I explained, that Frank elder sister that paid me the money should tell them if she bought the land from me through Blessing or Blessing's name or Frank name.
Okay.
They bought the land with Frank name from me. Now Blessing want to take possession of the land.
Okay. Has Blessing always been part of this the process all along, from the day the land was bought and all? Has she always been on ground?
She and that brother, that day after the deed of transfer,
yes,
for like all these years ago,
yes,
when his brother told me that I should not allow his sister to take possession of that land, like 4 or 5 years ago, I was not demanding for Frank elder sister to get in touch with her. They said she's in America. I could not get in touch with her.
You said that before. I have another question for you. They are just the preamble of this thing. But now the question starts now. Mr. Osagie, are you a land grabber?
No.
Because your brothers in diasporas are watching. I want to know. Are you a land grabber? Are you? Is there any time you sold land for people and you said again?
No.
Secondly, how do you know Blessing? How do you really know Blessing? How do you know Blessing as person, the lady that wore black on that video?
Yeah.
How do you just tell us how you know her?
I know her through his elder brother, the same Ulele I'm talking about, Sunobu Sayi.
Who is Ulele to you?
He's my friend.
Okay. She said you sold the land to her, and she also paid you to help her deliver granite to the land. How come you now turn your back on her?
She never bought a land from me, neither you give me money to put a granite in your land.
She never bought a land for you.
No.
Did she ever give you money for land to purchase granite?
No.
What makes you feel Blessing who allege you innocently like this, sir?
That is what I'm asking everybody. They should ask Blessing and the same woman that is claiming she's the Frank elder sister. That you bought a land from Osagie. Is it Blessing name or Frank's name? That is why I'm asking that woman should provide the picture for me to be convinced that she's the one that gave me the money. Because just like they want to cajole me, coming with different people to say this one is the woman, this one is the other woman, and when we have a proof, I'll be asking the proof from them.
Okay, I have another question from you. From Nigeria Watch family team. Were you aware that you were on camera? Were you aware that you were on camera being recorded?
No.
On that very day?
No.
If yes, why did you choose to demonstrate violently on camera? Or whether you know or not, why were you not taking time to explain why we did so much anger.
Hey, thank you very much. You know what? That office that I went to at Airport Road,
Yes.
I demanded for all these things. As they are coming, they will come with the documents, with the picture. They agree with me that I'm going to see everything there.
Before getting to the land.
Yes. So when they went there, that is why I will not challenge you with my friend that, you want to claim this land for your sister, or I don't know. But Frank bought land from me. How will I give Paul bought a land from me? I'm going to give it to Eunice. And when the land is in my custody, if Parvechon Frank, a family now came, for like this one happened 10 years ago, who are they going to meet? Is it no Osagie? You asking me to give the land to Blessing?
I have another one for you from Nigeria Watch Family Team. You will also accuse of stealing so many other people's land. How true is this? How true is this allegation?
Okay.
Although it's difficult for a thief to admit that he's a thief.
Okay.
But how true and how can you convince us?
Okay, now the same Blessing that they said she owns the land and I sold land for Frank.
Yes.
She's accusing me that I took her land. And of which I did not sell land for Blessing. Which other person that will come out now that says, Sagi, I bought a land for you before, you took the land from me. As we are now, the owner of the land, they should come with document, or every proof that they are the Frank's family that bought this property from me, not Blessing.
Number 5 by Nigeria Watch Family Team. You were also accused of stealing so many other lands. Have you ever steal people lands?
No.
It's a question. Have you ever steal people lands?
No.
Number 6. You were also accused of working for Amagba to take other people's land. How true is this allegation too?
I work for Amagba to take other people's land.
Yes.
Okay, now let's assume Blessing is accusing me of taking up a land.
Yes.
Of which I did not sell land for Blessing. The land is there. Who is the person that said I used to take land from people? I work under Amagba.
Like what I have here is that they said Amagba as a community is not widely for grabbing people's land. You understand? Are you with me?
Yes.
Say Amagba as a community is notorious in grabbing people's land. So that is what gave birth to this question. Like what is written here, that so many people are victims. We are yet to know those people who are victims of those land grabbing in this community called Amagba. And how will you react to that same question? I have told you what gave birth to that question, that people said that Amagba as a community is notorious for land grabbing. You understand? That they just ask you that you were also accused of working for Ebo Amagba to take other people's land. How true is this information?
That I used to work
with Ebo Amagba, which is the Okarele of
Amagba. I used to take people's land. Hey, Amagba is just a community, not big as much. People used to stay here now. They bought land from us. They stay here peacefully. How am I sure that if you are accusing me, you accusing me with a proof? Okay, like this one, they are alleging me of taking Blessing's land.
Yes.
And I did not sell a land to Blessing. I sold the land to Frank, and the land is there. Which other person now that will say that, Sagi, I've been doing this thing before? I just want everybody, Nigeria Watch, to ask this question that I'm saying. I need the proof if this is the real people that purchased the land from me.
I also have this Mr. Osagie. Though people in diaspora could like to know if you have killed before due to the level of violence you demonstrated on live video, because that video was done live.
If I have killed before,
yeah,
okay,
there was so much anger in you. If you can act like that, if you can act like that before that is, if you can act in such a nature where people are recording you, Imagine if there is nobody in that vicinity, what would have happened? So that is what gave birth to this question, that Edo in diaspora could like to know if you have killed before, due to the level of violence you demonstrated on live video.
That action that took place that day.
Yes.
The Usnobu Ulele, the blessing elder brother.
Yes.
When I saw him, I was not asking him, are you not the one that told me that I should not allow his sister to take possession of this land, that she's married to another person? That's what brought the argument.
That what brought the anger.
Yes, because you are the one that told me that I should not allow her because the thing will give us problem. I said, okay, automatically you are still telling me that no, your sister wants the land. I said, no. If you want to claim the land for your sister, every elder sister that came for her land, what will I do? That was me and him. We shot at ourselves because for us to make, we are looking for peace.
Can you help us, Edo in diaspora, Edo worldwide, help us if we are called upon to stop land, to be part of struggle against land grabbing in Edo State, especially in Benin area, okay. Especially within the area of Benin Kingdom, which is notorious for this art. Can you be of assistance to Edo in diaspora, Edo to the world?
You know what? I need this Edo Nigeria to assist me.
Yes.
To ask that woman if she's the really one that paid me to bring the pictures and the documents that go with Frank's name, not Blessing.
Okay. Definitely we are going to ask questions. Like I said before, we are going to call all the parties. Like this video I'm doing is not going to be here like that. It's going to be on a live show where all the parties involved will come and people will start asking questions. But how can you help Edo in diaspora? This is also from Nigeria Watch Family Team, to stop land grabbing in Edo, or to be part of struggle against land grabbing that has become an evil in our society. How can you be of help to Edo people to ensure that there's no land grabbing? Are you in support of land grabbing?
No.
How will you describe land grabbing in one word?
I don't do it that way, because the question I'm asking now, I know my age.
Yes.
If I'm standing in a Nigeria Watch telling the world that I sold land for Mr. Frank, not Blessing, that's the main issue we have here. I will not allow Blessing to take possession of the land. She was just shouting that it's a sweat. No. Okay,
you are against land grabbing.
Yes.
In Edo State. And when called upon to join in the fight against land grabbing, you'll be willing to make yourself available.
Yes.
Good, thank you. I have this question for you, and I want you to respond. As a Benin man,
yeah.
Are you aware that it's a taboo to pull down a house foundation in Benin land?
Yes.
Because we saw foundation on that land.
No.
And the woman said, she pointed to a place and said this was the foundation she laid. And she accused you of destroying the foundation.
Mr. Leftist, I did not sell land for Blessing. Neither she has anything there. What I want you people to do for me is just for you to ask Blessing, who is Frank 10 years ago, to you or Ulele, his brother, and the woman. You people should ask, who is Frank?
Okay.
That Osagie is mentioning his name that he sold the property for.
Yes.
They should explain.
Okay. On this note, I hope the land is not too far away from here.
No.
I would like the Niger Watch team. I'm part of the team. I'm the one representing them here. You saw the question they brought for you. You have also responded to. There are a lot of questions you are also going to respond to. You are wanting to take me to that land so that I can see it for certain. Nigeria as a body does not believe in say. Yes. And we are not siloed in every issue. We try to bring out the facts for all issues. Like we said, we are tired of land grabbing. Edo in diaspora all over the world are tired, and they have decided to fight it by all means collectively. And you know, collectively, nobody can kill a collective idea. And it's an idea, it's a fight that must be fight to finish. Well, thank you, Mr. Osagie, for talking to Niger Watch. Yes, you are listening.
Yes, I have a question. I want to ask you, I'm a Benin man.
Yes.
Likewise you?
Yes, a Benin man to the core.
Okay. If you are in my shoe now, that they are alleging me, your elder sister bought a land for you, you are not in Nigeria. You not travel to abroad. Now, your girlfriend, because I could not hear from him, it's only that he talked to me that is the one purchasing the land. 10 years, 11 years ago. Now, if you are in my shoe, your girlfriend will come and take possession of the land. When I knew you are still alive, or you bought a land from me, Mr. Frank, you just sound as Mr. Frank. Now, if the land was maybe allowed to take possession of the land, with that Frank family, if they are coming to ask, who are they going to ask for the land?
Is the person who sold to me, who sold the land.
So I just want everybody to know if.
But it also depends too. The person who sold the land, good. You also know whether there is arrangement between both of them.
No.
Or they bought the land. They raised the money together, and they try to buy the land together. Or there is a transfer of ownership from the other person to the other one. Are you aware of that? It's also possible. Do you know it's also possible?
Yes. They would tell me, if now you as the elder brother to the blessed claiming the land now.
Yes.
You are my friend. I told you that see what your sister want to do. I know you must tell me the truth. That I should not allow her. That she's married. She should not claim bless your mom, whether or moiety. When I saw land for Frank. They are not married though.
You have the document of this land in your possession?
Yes.
Okay.
They paid me this money opposite a car free out of Sapler Road. That's Popan Junction. The barrister is still alive. That's what I'm demanding.
Who owns the barrister?
Them.
Okay, they brought the barrister.
Yes, they took me to the office.
Okay.
Only the picture will tell if this woman that is telling me that I should allow this girl to take possession of the land, if she's the really woman that paid me money, I need the picture. That madam, okay, you are not telling me your brother don't own this property again, belongs to this girl. But I need that picture because she's paid when she was, it's not transfer, it's cash. They brought a cameraman. And they told me that I'm going to see everything. To date now. I'm still asking for the picture.
No problem. But the land is still there.
Yes.
I want to visit the land.
Okay.
But meanwhile, before I go, thank you, Mr. Osagie, for talking to Niger Watch.
Thank you very much.
Well, if you are joining us this leftist, I'm outside Binawaya. On behalf of Niger Watch, I came to take this interview. And we are moving straight away to the plot in contention to see for myself for first-hand information. While we are waiting to hear from Blessing, and so I assure you, every one of you, that we're also going to bring Blessing to a live show, and this matter is going to be a live show matter. Thank you all as you await the other the scene from the site, the land proper. Thank you all.
All right. Thank you very much, my people. We are still moving on. We have some of our people right there on the backstage. I'm going to be bringing them in soon when we finish these videos. My people, please help us to share and like, because we are getting somewhere. Okay. That was Mr. Osagie, the alleged land grabber, in Amagba community that was talking earlier on. We're also going to be having the victim with us, who's going to be talking to us as well. Madam Blessing, she's already in the backstage with us. We'll be bringing her in soon. So, my people, let's move on to the location of that land right now. I can see a lot of comments or a lot of questions are going on the comment section. Yes, we're going to be addressing this later on. Thank you very much, my people.
Already, I'm here with Mr. Osagie to show me the land. I'm just doing this video so that those who have been to this land, they will know that I'm in the right place. Try to see some landmark that people will use to recognize the said plot. There's a church close there. The church close here. So we are going to the land proper. Please take me to the land. What is the name of this street? Okay, Osagie Street. Okay. Where are we now? In the plot. What is the dimension of this plot?
100 by 100.
100, this very one we are now.
Yeah.
100 by 100. Okay. Who wants this granite here, sir?
This.
What about the foundation?
There's no foundation yet. The foundation, this woman, we have an issue. She has 100 by 100 problem because the road cannot change the dimension of the land.
Which woman is that?
This, the lady is in the UK.
Okay.
This lady.
This is a completed building?
Yes.
Okay.
So after the settlement, I have to explain to them that your land is 40, not 100 by 100 again.
Okay.
You have to relocate her to other place. But she said because of the foundation, she will take this one.
This is a straight line?
Yes.
Was this a building or what?
Not a building.
A fence?
It was just a fence.
Okay. I want to be clear on this.
Yes.
It's on a straight line?
Yes.
Okay. So we are joining all this the plot in contention. I've come and see it, mandated by Naija Watch family. Mr. Osagie said it's 100 by 100.
Yes.
This dimension of this land. But there's a building here already.
This building is another place.
How would the owner of this building access this building?
There's a close, that place is closed.
Okay, my people, we are still moving on. I just wanted to let you guys know, please help us to share this video. I can see that you are not liking this video. This is land grabbing that is affecting you and I in those states. You're not sharing it, it means that you are in support of land grabbing, or if you are not liking it. But if you want land grabbing to stop, please help us to share, to give awareness to others, to know what we are currently facing through, especially those of us that live abroad. And now it's also already affecting those that live back home as well. So please help us to share and like the video. God bless you all.
They did not sell this property to Blessing.
Okay.
I sold this property for Frank, not Blessing.
Okay.
You can see all these things that belongs to this house.
Okay, these are completed building.
Yes.
Okay.
They are working on it.
So you are telling us that this land has not been sold and is still there?
It belongs to Frank, not Blessing.
Belongs to who?
Frank that sold the land for, not Blessing.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Mr. Watch
Naija Watch, please.
Naija Watch. You see that particular place? There was an issue between this woman and the other neighbor.
Okay.
There was a fence there.
Okay.
I told the other woman that your land is 40 by 200.
Okay.
Not 100 by 100. She went to the place to go and check the document. She's now said, it's 40 by 200.
Okay.
That's when I asked them to demarcate the land.
Okay.
You can see now, this is the land question I gave to Frank. What I'm asking now, the same girl, God bless you, that said she bought this land from me.
Yeah.
I want Watch
Naija Watch, please.
Naija Watch to ask the document that they used to purchase this land from me, whether it's Blessing's name or Frank's name. And the woman that is standing as Frank elder sister, they took me a picture. Likewise, you are just videoing me now.
Yes.
But tomorrow I will ask you, what is that video? They say it's not with you. How will I prove? I just want Watch Naija to tell that woman to provide that picture for me to be convinced that she's the one that bought this land from me.
On behalf of
Frank,
okay,
Chino brother. So that is what I want from them. Not, I will not give this land to Blessing when I don't know no Blessing. The documents are with Blessing. His name is not in the document and all these things.
So I want to see the foundation on this land. Because in that video, it was clear that our foundation had been destroyed. And that also raised the question that, as a Benin man, do you know there's a taboo to destroy a foundation?
Yes.
So I want to see the foundation on this land that has been destroyed.
No, there was no foundation. This, from this Joshua to this place, I own all this property.
Okay, I want to actually know the point. She showed us a place on the video that was destroyed that she said was her foundation. Can you take us to the place?
Do you know why you will believe me? When the document comes that I sold the land for Frank, you will know Blessing is lying.
Okay.
Look at this fence. It was the fence I sold. I give this land out. It was the fence. This woman is not 100 by 100. She has. Because an issue with that woman said, no, your land is not 100. Look at it. That's why you went to the other place. It's 40 by 100 that belongs to her. After settling this matter, they have to demarcate it. The person that not buy a land from you working in the land, I've been watching this land for so many years. If the land belongs to Blessing, they transfer the autonomy, I don't know, that they used to transfer the land to her. They will allow me to know. Now you come into what? Come on, check another person's land, and your name is not even in the document. Please, I need that woman that paid me that money. They paid me in cash, not transfer.
Okay.
The picture, I need the picture for me to be convinced if she's the one. Because you are just cadring me, bringing these different people. That this is Frank, this is that one, this is that one. Don't look the picture with them.
I want to see the place. There's a place that looks broken that she showed on the video.
This is the fence I'm talking about. This is a fence that the other woman wanted to fence another person's land. And I told her, fence this land, your fence, your land is not to this place.
Okay, it's a fence, not a foundation.
Not a foundation.
Is it on a straight line?
Look at it now.
Okay, let me follow it. Okay. Okay. The street stuff. Okay. You see the same line that is going like this. Okay, this is the same line that is going like this too. Say the same line that is going now.
Yes.
Okay. No problem. Edo in diaspora, I'm in that land like I said before.
Yes. You can see this woman wanted to claim this place.
Okay.
Our land is 40 by 200.
40 by
200.
okay.
So when an eye is ready to the good side, you have to demarcate the fence.
Okay.
From there. I don't think right from our house. Okay, why is Blessing afraid to bring the document, or the woman is afraid to bring the picture to the document? That is what I want. That they should prove to me that they own this land. A man bought this land from me, not a woman. The name is Master Frank. So, thank
So,
you.
well, there, we have seen it. We'll call you for a debate, like you have said. We'll call all the parties that is involved in this matter so that we can hear from both sides.
Okay.
We'll get to the blessing, Miss Blessing. We'll get to her. We'll try to see how we can get to the Mr. Frank.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can also be of help, how we can reach Mr. Frank. It will be better for us. So,
that Frank and that sister that paid me the money.
yeah.
I need the picture. I need the picture they took with the other day. More than 10 times. So the picture will tell me if she's the Frank and that sister that paid me the money. I will see now that day, 2010 to this time. Do you know how many years? A baby that was born 2010, you know, is the grown-up baby now.
The baby, yes.
So the picture will tell if she's the one that gave me the money.
Okay, no problem, no problem. Thank you for talking to us, for having all the time for us, for your explanation and all. We'll ensure that we'll hear from all of you. Will hear from Naija Watch. Like I said, Naija Watch is an open body to transparency. But the truth is that Naija Watch has no friend; is only a friend to the truth.
Yeah.
I call the cutting of this conversation today with Mr. Osagie. I'm here, Left Samuel Sagnoya at Amagba community. Depending on how it goes, we'll keep our finger crossed to see the outcome of this matter. Here I end this issue until the debate day. Thank you all.
Wow. Okay. Thank you very much, my people. That is the end of that particular video right there. So we are going to start the deal right now. We're going to bring people in right now so we can take it from there. So you all have heard from Mr. Osagie. He literally denied almost everything. But what he's saying, and he stands that he sold land to Mr. Frank, not Blessing. We have Blessing here with us. We're going to be asking her these questions as well because Blessing's video touched everybody's heart. In fact, seeing Blessing crying that very day, I was pushed. So I decided not to alter anything than to go into this matter to see what happened. So we're going to be asking more questions and I'm going to be taking questions for you all. And those of you watching us right now, you have the opportunity to call in as well for your own questioning. You know, so but meanwhile, we are still waiting for Mr. Osagie to join us right now. He's the only person that is not on the backstage right now. But because I don't want the case to be judged on his behalf, because he might not like it the way the case might go. So, but if he's here, he'll be able to speak for himself. So he was told, he have been called. So, but we are waiting. Fingers crossed, he will be here soon. Let's assume his network, but let's see how it goes from here. But before that, my people, I want you all to share and like this video to help us to let others know what we all are currently passing through in Edo State. Land grabbing is the biggest problem we have in Edo State. I've said it before. Until Governor Obaseki do something about land grabbing, you know, he's not going to have peace. Yes, he's not going to have peace. I'm saying this all the time. Although they told us by tomorrow something drastic will happen. It's just less than 12 hours because we have been receiving numerous of promises from this governor for a while now. So the last promise is tomorrow. Less than 12 hours, we need to stay. We need to see what is about to happen, you know. But meanwhile, we all are also cooking on our own to end land grabbing. It must be end. Our forefathers could not do it. Our fathers could not do it. We must do it. Yes, I stand to do it. Throughout 2021, if I show you all my expenditures about these land grabbers, I've never come on air to ask anybody to give me money to fight land grabbers. You see, this is the first time I said, let us all do it together, and we are going to succeed in it. We have Mr. Osagie with us right now. That's a good thing about it. So he can speak for himself rather than me speaking for him. But I'm going to be bringing all of them into the floor right now. Please share and like this video. But meanwhile, I'll be starting with my representative, Leftist Amamusa Ibunawaya. Leftist, how you doing? Unmute yourself. How you doing, my brother?
Good afternoon, sir. How's your family?
We are good. We are good. Good to have you here.
Thank you very much.
We have Mr. Osagie with us now. He's on the backstage.
Okay.
Bringing him in right away. So I
Okay.
want you to mute yourself right now. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, Mr. Osagie, thank you very much for joining us on this live broadcast. How are you doing today?
I'm fine.
Thank you. Thank you for honoring our invitation. Earlier on this morning, we interviewed you about this trendy video that is going on circulating on social media. We appreciate you for coming here to also speak your mind further on. But we also have a Blessing with us as well, who is going to be here to counter you, or rather, you countering her here. Thank you very much. I want you to hold on. Let me welcome them to the floor. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, Madam Blessing. Can you hear me? How are you doing today? I want you to unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. Okay. I hear my. How are you doing today, Madam Blessing? Madam Blessing, can you hear me?
Hear you.
Can you hear me?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, good, wonderful. All right, good, wonderful. Any other gadget, please don't. I'm hearing myself back. If you have any gadget, any phone, where you were watching me from, please don't.
I don't understand.
Do you have any other phone where you are watching from?
No.
Because we are step back. Okay. Okay. All right. I don't know why we're wearing ourselves back. I don't know what's happening.
Hello?
So let's just okay. At the moment, your connection, your blessing.
Sorry?
I want you to use the same
Hello?
link to use that same link to come back to the live.
I should use what?
The link
Hello?
that you use. Yeah. Can you use the same link to come back again?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, let me remove you right now. Let me come back. Okay, sorry, my people, because we are hearing ourselves back. Madam Blessing needs to join us again. But before Madam Blessing will join us, I would like to talk to Mr. Osagie. Mr. Osagie, how are you doing once again? Can you hear me?
I'm fine. Yeah. I can hear you.
Thank you very much. We saw your interview with my representative earlier on this morning. Thank you for that. And we're going to be asking you further questions today on this particular issue that is going on right now, especially land grabbing that is going on in Edo State. My first question to you today, Mr. Osagie, what do you do for a living?
I'm a businessman and I'm a car dealer.
A car dealer, you buy cars and resell, right?
Yes.
Do you have a garage where you are doing that in Edo State, beneath there? Or you are selling from home?
Myself.
Okay, do you have a garage? You have an office in Benin there?
No.
Okay, you are doing this from home, right?
No. The car. I said I'm a dealer. We have a car shop.
Okay.
I'm not the owner of the car shop. Co-director there.
Okay. All right, that's fine. It's just a question, and I wanted to ask you another. How long have you been dealing with this car of a thing? How long?
Like 6-7 years ago.
Okay, thank you very much. I want you to know, Mr. Osagie, any question thrown to you today, just answer it how you can. You don't need to be under pressure. If you don't want to answer yes, if you don't want to answer it, you also have the right to say, I cannot answer that, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. We have Madam Blessing back again. Let me see if the audio is good right now. Okay, Madam Blessing, can you hear me? Unmute yourself. Okay, good. You are good now. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you, sir.
Okay, wonderful.
I can hear you,
Thank
sir.
you very much. Okay, good. Let me mute you. I'm going to be the one to mute you now. Don't unmute yourself. Don't mute yourself anymore, so that whenever I want to talk to you, it'll be easy for me, okay?
Okay, sir.
All right. I'm coming back to you again, Mr. Osagie. Now we watched the video, and I believe you must have watched yourself on that viral video. You know, my take on that video is we are not here to label you as a land grabber and all that, but my primary take and concern of that video is the aggressiveness you displayed on that video. I'm going to be asking you, although I understand that sometimes we all can lose it sometimes, but I want to ask you first, why did you display so much aggressiveness, anger on that video, even when you, because my representative asked you, were you aware that you were being recorded? And you said no. Yes, you were aware, because I remember when you tried to stop them from recording you, you know, it's also displayed on that video. So because you were aware that you were being recorded, why do you still choose to display so much anger and aggressiveness, violence on that video? In fact, you were almost pushed to hit someone on that video. Please, let's start it from there. Mr. Osagie, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, please just tell us, why were you so angry? Displaying.
Oh, okay. You asked me a question. I'm so sorry. I thought you were asking a question.
No, you. Yes, Mr. Osagie.
Thank you very much. Even the video, I said it. When I came to the set, the same Usunobu Ulele, my friend, that told me that I should not allow a sister to take possession of the land, that it will give us problem, because he is the one that brought Frank, elder sister, that paid for me.
Okay.
So I was not telling him, are you not the one that told me that when I asked him that your sister want to take possession of the land, she want to sell the land, Ulele was not telling me, no, I should not allow her to. She's married to another man with 2 kids. That what could sell the property, that she's going to put us in a problem. Like 4 or 5 years ago. Then I not call this, her name Blessing, but I know as Imade, normal, okay, Blessing Imade. And I called her. This lady that paid me this morning, that day, opposite Kada Friday. Okonobo, I have the document with me. Where is she? Frank, elder sister. She said the woman traveled to America. I said, okay. Can I get her number? She said no. And she cannot reach the woman. And I said, okay. That's when I called this my friend, this elder brother, Usunobu Osagie, that your sister that want to take possession of this land. Look at what happened. I was so surprised when I saw him in the set, that you that told me that I should not allow your sister to take possession of this land. You are not telling me that your sister owns this land now. When the document that is with me, I'll send it. It's supposed to be shown, sister. I'll send it that Frank Obadige is the one that sold the land for. You can see it's my car. Frank Obadige that I sold the land for.
Okay.
So,
all right.
Sorry. See, what I demanded for, the woman that's the question that said she's the one that paid me the money. That's 11 years ago. A woman that I saw 11 years ago. Frank and her sister. Frank talked to me through one of their phone. That is the one that owns the land. That whenever he comes to Nigeria, maybe he's my neighbor. That we appreciate all these things. So I was not deceived that, okay, madam, you travel to America. I could not reach you, and I asked about of your number. Okay, if you are really the woman that is dealing with it, I should give this land to Frank's ex-girlfriend 11 years ago. Madam, the document, the picture you took me when you was paying me the money, he paid me with cash, not transfer. They brought a camera. I said, okay, let me see if you are the really woman that is talking to me, that you are the one that paid me, not Blessing. The document is with me. Frank, look at it now. I've sent it to Frank Obadige, paid me the money.
Yes, I have that document here with me. I have that particular document that you're talking about right now. I'll put that one on the screen. I can see a deed of transfer between Mr. Osagie Eriwinorosa. I'm sorry. Eriwinorosa, okay. And Mr. Frank Obadige transferred, okay. All right. At the moment, there's no Blessing's name there, But as you can recall that the same Blessing said on that particular video that the land was purchased through her ex-boyfriend and was transferred to her because they were no longer together. What can you say about that?
Thank you. Thank you. Hello.
Yes, I'm here with you.
We have so many particular issues in this community right now as we speak.
Okay.
I don't want to explain too much. A lady, I know his ex-boyfriend. Okay, his boyfriend, they were staying together, died in Amagba. Before you could know it, the lady sold the guy's land. It's only the house because they wanted to ask if she's the rightful owner of the house. Before they now knew she's not the owner of the house. Another one again, they assumed a man from a ground that was buried. The woman sold the land. The family came now that this is their brother that owns this land. Sorry, 10 years ago, this girl accepted that she is Frank's fiancé. And the document that used to say is Frank Obadige. Blessing shouted that I should give her the land.
Okay, Mr. Osagie. All right, Mr. Osagie. Because I'm trying to repeat what Madam Blessing said on that particular video. I'm going to ask you another question again. Madam Blessing says she paid you 200,000 naira for granite. You remember that to help her deliver granite to that site? Is anything like that happened?
No. Do you know what I want you to ask her?
Yeah, she's here. I'll ask her a question.
Yeah, I know. I've seen her.
Yeah.
If you are in America, we are in a global world. Okay. 2010. It's just a simple question. As I demand that the woman that took the picture, I just want to see her because this one is a game. That's 2011 now. 2010 that she bought this property now. Ask any Amagba is a community that everybody knows. People should ask if that time they paid this 200,000 naira that she paid to me to acquire the land. Okay, the person we're talking about now is not the one that acquired land from me. The document, she should tell me that this document that she's saying.
Okay, that's fine. Mr. Osagie. Okay, Mr. Osagie, that's fine. We need to move on because of time. I want to ask you, was there any foundation on that land?
No.
She accused you of destroying the foundation that she laid on that particular land.
When when the man came, I explained to him.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. That they both the other guys that own that property in the UK, and they have an issue. I have to settle it because of I gave them those property. The documents speak for them. The woman was saying she owns the land to that place. I said no. You are not your property there.
All right. No, listen. Did you receive any Ebolu money from Madam Blessing? 200,000 naira.
Okay, ask her. Okay, ask Mrs. Blessing. We are talking about I have business with Frank Obadige now. Ask Mrs. Blessing. You gave me 200,000 for Ebolu, and we have a receipt that should be issued to her.
Okay.
I'm not the yogi. I'm not the of the community. She should provide it. Likewise, that picture I'm talking about.
According to the video from that particular video we're talking about, where Madam Blessing was explaining to the whole world, she also said that sometimes you do help her to pay the workers that were working on her site.
Oh. Mr. Badis, watch Niger.
Watch.
The document you see covering Osagie name and Frank's Obadige's name. Blessings accusing me that she gave me all this money. Okay, tell her to provide all this document I'm asking for.
Okay, now before I move to Madam Blessing right now, I want to ask you, who is currently building on this land in question? Who is currently building?
They are not building on the land. The land is 1 by 2. The other one at the back, they are building on that one.
So who owns the granite and sand that is there right now?
The one that owns the building.
Okay, is the woman that owns the building?
The guy that owns the building owns the granite and all those sand you see there.
You mean Frank?
Not Frank. I've not seen Frank. Oh, since 11 years ago, I've not seen Frank.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna please, Mr. Osagie, because this whole thing a little bit intricating right now, which is putting me in a comfortable position. So because of that, I would like to talk to Mother Blessing right now so that she can take us through on this. Mother Blessing, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Good evening,
All
sir.
right. I'll send back again on your end.
Sorry?
All right. Okay, Madam Blessing. I want you. Oh no. Madam Blessing, there's so much noise on your background.
No,
Okay, I don't know why.
but I can hear you now.
Okay, you heard Mr. Osagie, right?
Hello?
Madam Blessing, you heard Mr. Osagie.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Now, hold on. Mr. Osagie said that he did not sell any land to you, he did not sold any land to you. And although you mentioned that land was sold to your ex, and your ex transferred it to you.
Yes.
And Osagie denied that there's nothing like that. You have never collected any money from you, and he have never paid any workers right on your behalf. What can you say about this?
That's a very big lie, sir. Mr. Osagie is a big liar, and is as in I don't know what to say
All right,
because
Madam
I'm
Blessing,
highly
hold
disappointed.
on. Here, I want you to control yourself on our channel. We don't allow people. You
Okay.
can counter me. You can counter him and oppose him, but you cannot support him. All right.
Okay. Yes,
I
sir.
don't want you to talk to us.
Okay. So, hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
That's a lie. I know Mr. Osagie when I was very young. Osagie, before Osagie traveled out, Osagie normally he used to cut tickets at Santana Market. So normally when he's cutting tickets, he's at Frank's shop or my brother's shop. Are you hearing me?
Yes, I'm here with you.
So is either is at Frank's shop or my brother's shop because we're all together there. So which I know Osagie. So later he traveled with my brother, with one girl, Jessica. They all traveled together. Meanwhile, before Osagie traveled, we ate together, we do things together there. He knows Frank too well because he sits at Frank's shop to cut tickets. That's where those bus drivers normally comes to give him money. So when he traveled, I was in charge of the shop, which I was running the shop. And actually the shop was empty, which everybody was aware of. Then later I managed to build the shop. After building the shop to some extent, they now deported them. Are you hearing me?
Yes.
They deported Osagie and my brother. Then which before then, my ex-friend, boyfriend, fiancé traveled to China. Then when they deported them, my brother now gave me another shop, which I was now running. So I managed to gather money there. I told my ex that I have this money, but I don't want to lavish this money. I don't want to eat this money, which everybody knows. when I was there. I don't make my hair, I don't eat on time. I travel to Lagos, I go to Onitsha. I leave my exam hall, traveled all the way to Lagos. I have slept with goat and ram in the same open air, no room in Lagos Island, just to make ends meet, which everybody was aware. At times, I come home by 2 p.m. at night from Lagos. The next day, I'm on the road to Onitsha again. That was how I was hustling. And Osagie knows too well. He gave me one name called Sneaky Girl. That I don't eat. All I know is to save. Which I bought. I told my fiancé this morning, I gathered, I saved. I don't want to eat this morning. I don't want to lavish this morning. So we now concluded, said, okay, I could get a land. I said, okay, but I'm scared. These land grabbing people, I'm scared. I can't. He said, okay, if that's the case, because I'm a young girl, if I buy land, they will easily collect that land from me, which he agreed. He said, that's true. Okay, what will happen? Why not get the land on my name, which I will connect my sister. I will involve my sister. They will help you get the land on my name. At least it will be of help. I said, okay, no problem, which we did. And he spoke to the sister, the elder sister, and the sister said, okay, no problem, it's going to help me. So we're looking for land. We couldn't get the land. Then so she was like, my brother do buy land. You understand? He does. So at least he should know where we could get a genuine land from. She now met with my brother, Osnobun. He met with him and told him we need a land, that the land is for the brother. So they went looking for land, and they later met Osagie. My brother met Osagie and told Osagie they need a land. Osagie said, okay, he has a land, which is 1 by 2, but he's currently building on the 100. That the other 100, he would sell that one, that he will use it to complete his house. So which we contacted each other, and they checked the land was okay. I told her, like, I know Osagie, I can chest for that. Osagie is a nice person. As in, Osagie, I know Osagie right from time. I don't think he would do anything stupid. That was how we went. I met with the lawyer at around about 3rd day, which I met with him. They prepared the documents. Osagie now brought the documents. We got there. My brother was not there. It was me and Frank Eda's sister that was there in the room, in that office that day. So we did the transfer, which I brought the money on the table, 700,000. We took pictures because she was the one that gave me the idea that with that picture, at least it will go a long way. So we took pictures and all of that.
Now,
hello?
Do you have the pictures with you now? Do you have the pictures with you now?
Actually, the picture is not with me, it's with her. So we did the transfer, sir. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hello? Yeah. We did the transfer, which I was the person that signed as witness to Mr. Frank. Are you hearing me?
Yes.
Hello?
Go ahead. I'm here. Go ahead.
You can check the document. I was the person that signed for Mr. Frank as a witness. Then Osagie came with one of his cousins, Osahan, that signed for him. That was how we did the transfer, and we all left. So I went to the land, I saw the land, and I was okay. Then later, I do go to observe the land. Osagie now called me that my wife, at times, she's scared when she's coming home, that the place is bushy, that I don't come to clear, I should walk on the land. So I came, I cleared and all of that. That I should walk, or if I don't walk, they will sell it on his behalf. That now Namolu, they've increased it and they're about to increase it, that I should come and settle. I said, okay, how much is the molu? He said, I will pay for elders, I'll pay for survey, I'll pay for youth, I'll pay for crops. which I said, okay, just summarize everything and tell me. He said 200,000. I said, okay, no problem. I will have to look for the money, which I did. I looked for the money and I paid, which Osagie now told me that, Imade, you can do something. We can build this house with 5,000 naira. If you are waiting for 20,000, 1 million to build this house, you can't. But at least if you have anything, you can do it. I said, how am I going to do it? He said, okay, what will happen? I will introduce you to my father, which is Papa Salah. That is Osagie's father. I will introduce you to my father. My father will give you Smith. You'll be paying instrumentally. Whenever you want to walk, you go carry and walk. I said, okay, no problem. So which I did. His friend, Isese, was involved. The first time I bought the cement, I brought workers from Ajip Junction there. So when they mowed block for me, they stole my bags of cement. So his friend, Isese, was there. He was like, why would you do that? He was angry. Okay, no problem. What will happen? I will always help you. Whenever you want to pay, let me know. I will come and be checking the blocks they mowed. So I'll pay some money to the father, which there was one guy working with the father. They normally call him chairman, but I can't remember his name. The guy was with his father. He was the manager. He was the one managing the Smith shop. So which at times I will give them 20,000 naira, 30,000 naira. They will document it. They'll write it. They'll give me receipt, not collected. So at times, then when I'm working, when I want to walk, they'll bring the Smith. Then I'll walk. So Osagie was involved. Osagie was always there, because Osagie at times will come and say, these people did not mow the blocks well. At times they will use 2 bags to make more than what they could get for 2 bags. So Osagie was always there. There was a time after this foundation, it was Osagie that now called me. They now brought one of their community person, one of their cousin, their brother, one of their brother. They brought the guy to come and help me lay the foundation, which I did. I did the foundation. They now did the molu. I gave Osagie 200,000 naira for the molu. Then which I now did the molu. We did everything. We did the foundation. Then, even Isese was there. My former pastor there, Reverend Sam Igwebike, was there. He was the one that came to do the foundation, to pray on the foundation. My former pastor, Pastor Reverend Sam Igwebike, he was there. He was the one that prayed on the foundation. Before I even did the foundation, Osagie told me to dig where. That if I don't dig well, he will not do, that he can easily get water anywhere. That was how I started. I dig well in the other 50. I dig well in the other 50. Then I did survey. Meanwhile, before I do the foundation, I did survey on the paper. The document is there. It's with me. And it's inside, is with me. The survey document is with me, sir. I did survey.
Okay, before you move on, Madam Blessing.
Yes, sir.
Can you volume on your phone? Where you are watching the volume?
If I can.
Load the volume.
Hello?
If I can load the volume, because we are still having ourselves back.
I should load the volume.
Yes.
Okay, it's because of the environment, sir.
Okay. All right. Let's just manage. Now, all payment. How you pay it? Transfer or cash?
It was cash.
All of them cash.
Yes, sir. It was cash.
Okay. This is one of the things. Before we move on, I want everybody to know when you are doing any kind of in the country, Nigeria, please do transfer. Don't do cash with anybody anymore. Except the transaction you have with anybody is 1,000. Transaction is all transfer. Don't need of cash. This because law and brother case don't apply for this because law is what brother case cash, cash. I don't know why. But meanwhile, let's move on. Madam, I don't know why. Where is Frank? Madam, where is Frank?
Frank is around, but he's not here with me.
Because we need to speak to
Hello?
Frank to be sure. Because what Mr. Osagie is saying now is that what Mr. Osagie is saying. Hold on, let me mute you. Okay, good. Mr. Osagie is saying that he doesn't have no business with you, rather with Frank. So I believe you need to carry Frank along. Although I know that both of you have dated before in the past, you are not together anymore, but I still, he needs to be there with you right now because this is a time of trouble.
It's me when we came to Amagba. It was the one on yellow.
Yes, I saw him on that video.
Yes, it was the one. Osagie knows him very well.
Okay, all right. Now, you lay foundation on that land. Can you tell me the level of your foundation? What was the building you laid there?
It was on DPC.
How many bedroom?
3-bedroom, kitchen and bedroom. Kitchen and toilet.
Okay, as we speak, the demolition.
Yes, he did. Like he said, hello?
Yes.
Like he said that one was fence. How can a fence be in the middle of the land? They should ask him. Have you ever seen a fence in the middle of the land?
Okay, let me talk to him. Hold on, I'll get back to you. All right, Mr. Osagie, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
All right, Mr. Osagie, according to the video, the pre-recorded video we had with you earlier on today by my representative, you actually said that the demolished figure we saw on that video was a fence. Now, Blessing is asking you that how come there was a fence in the middle of the land?
Thank you very much. The same Blessing that is talking, that she did foundation in that land, and of which the document that is with me, as I speak to you, I showed you the document that is with me is Frank Obadiah. Yeah. If Frank transfer this land to this his ex-girlfriend, they will notice me that this was happening. Not like 5 years ago, you wanted to grab the land. I said no. Now you're not telling me that the paper, the document and everything that used to give me money. Okay, you said you paid for a molo. There is a receipt that will prove that you gave me money. The woman that paid me money, I'm asking the woman that you are the one that you snapped me everything. I want to see the picture. If you are the one that gave me money, I will start from there. You paid me molo money and you do not give me any money. You should prove the document.
All right.
So if Frank family said the land belongs to Blessing, I would be so very happy. Not 10 years ago, I was asking about Frank. You're not telling me the land is transferred to you.
Okay,
the document
on that particular viral video, Mr. Osagie, Frank was there. You saw him, right?
No, Frank. That goes to China 10 years ago that spoke to me. I was asking about Frank for so many years. He should prove himself. You know why, sir? I was just saying because of that. If Frank elder sister that paid me, that picture will be convinced. It will convince me that Madam Ari, you be Frank's sister. Oh.
Okay, hold on, Mr. Osagie. Just hold on, please. Thanks for being with us, but I'm going to pause you for a minute. Let me go back to Madam Blessing again. I can see the two Blessing right there. I believe both of them want to talk to us. Hello.
Yes.
Hello. Good evening to you. How are you doing?
I'm fine. Good evening, sir.
Oh, wonderful. Good to have you. I believe you wanted to say something, right?
Yes, I want to, sir.
Go ahead. Okay, the network. We can't hear you guys. We can't hear you guys. I think your network is not friendly right now. This is unfortunate. Okay. I wanted to come back again. I don't know why we are not hearing them. Okay, let me remove them while I come back to Mr. Osagie again. Mr. Osagie, I don't know. Although you stick to the documentations that the person you sold the land for, the person that the name is on the document and all that, that is fine. I want to ask you once again, Mr. Osagie, was there any foundation on that land?
No.
I'm kind of confused right now because I think we need Frank here. We need Frank here. That is the only situation right now.
No. See, if you are telling me Frank is there now, automatically, they are cajoling me. The one I demanded for, Frank Ederson that paid me the money, they snapped me picture. Let that one convince me that I'm dealing with them rightly.
Okay, we don't have Frank here right now.
For so many days.
Okay, Mr. Osagie, please hold on with us. I think our representative would like to say something. Lefties, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Okay, go ahead, talk to us.
Actually, Madam Blessing said he knows Osagie for quite some time before he even traveled to abroad. When she was narrating it, at a point she said Osagie knows, he said Frank. I want to pose this question to Osagie. Do you know Mr. Frank? Because Mr. Blessing said, excuse me, I'm coming. Blessing said that third Joshua or so, you all together, you have lived together like brothers and sisters. That the same Frank shop you used to sit down where the bus drivers comes to give you money. She said that. Is there any time, do you know Frank factually? Because I've asked you when I was interviewing you that Frank we want to know that Mr. Frank. Do you know that Mr. Frank? We want to be clear on that because there's no baby in this platform. We don't want anybody to be fooling us. We know what we are doing and we want to ensure that we know what we are doing. Please, Blessing, unless that you know Frank. Did you actually know Frank? Please, if you know Frank, tell us the truth.
No. Hello, Mr. Binomaya. You are the one. I saw your face. You want to come to interview me now?
Yes, I did.
Hello.
Yes,
I told you the same office I went to that they invited me in Airport Road.
Yes.
That they asked me if I know Frank. I told them no. But only
okay.
That paid me money. It's only the picture that will convince me that you are the really Frank Eda sister.
Okay. I'm also coming. You know, she also said that she had a foundation in that
land,
in that building and a well. Although I was there, I don't know, but was there time they were buying cement from you people? And she also said our pastor also came to pray in that foundation. She has mentioned name. Was there any time like that?
Sorry. I said no. Okay. Hello. Let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Are
you hearing me?
Yes. We can
yes.
hear
Okay. Loud and clear.
Okay. As the audio way of the speech, you lay the foundation. Your pastor came. I did not see the pastor. You still telling me that you did the foundation I was there or anybody was there. I don't have. See the document I have with me.
Yes.
That is Frank's name. So I don't understand. Are you the owner of this land? This is getting much. If you see the owner of the land, they will tell you the owner of the land.
We are.
All right, Mr. Osagie, I want you to hold on for a minute, and Lefties, I'll be coming back to you as well. I would like to talk to I will bless you on this. I will bless in. Good evening to you once again. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you, sir. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening to you. Thanks for joining us. Go ahead. You wanted to say something earlier on. Go ahead. Talk to us.
Yes, what I wanted to say is this. Mr. Osagie, when he was invited to our office, he said that it was our elder brother that told him not to allow Blessing sell that property. Okay. That was what he told us. Then he had he also told us that day that he has not sold the property, that the property is intact. Then on the day we did the video that went viral, he told another of our colleagues that he has sold the property. Then in that video, it's 12 minutes long. If you can play it again right now in this show so that Mr. Osagie will watch it. My colleague, Comrade Jonah, when Comrade Jonah was trying to pacify Mr. Osagie, Comrade Jonah told Mr. Osagie in that video that this Mr. Frank, when you they talk now, say, I buy this land, in the year, in stand for year.
Okay, let me play that video. Let me play that video once again.
Exactly. So that he's not saying he's not the man on yellow that he bought from. And that Mr. Frank said anywhere he wants us to go to, that he will go. So you should stop playing. So play that video again. Let everybody watch that video. You will see where Mr. Jonah was telling that the Mr. Frank is here. So what are you still arguing for now? Leave the land for her. So play the video again, sir.
She not buy from you. She not buy from you. Let's not pay you. I not pay you.
Are we?
We're not true. I swear I can pay you.
Are you paying me?
Second, I swear I can pay you. Second, I swear that they pay you. My sweat that they pay you that money. My sweat that they pay you. And you know.
Come on there, you're tired. You're like can't run it. Don't need this there.
You know I said something.
Now you follow me balance.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. This is my
All right, people, I paused that right there because I have something to say. Mr. Frank earlier on said that he was not aware that it was being recorded, but I believe you all saw him now trying to stop the camera from recording. Okay, though he lied there. So let's move on.
Stop it. Stop it. This is my job.
Excuse me.
You don't have any right to
It's okay. If you are peaceful, this is peacefully. You're going to shout on the people. Stay here will not happen. Stay here will not happen. Just go to commission.
And we came here peacefully, talking to you, you are shouting on everybody. Why? I'm going to be calling you peacefully. We'll be talking to you. You started shouting on everybody. Why? Yes, you, Mr. Osagie. Why are you doing that? We called you peacefully. I called you on phone since yesterday, even this morning. Why did you come and start shouting?
You can we follow you by now, you see Peter. You never been listening to me.
I don't tire. You become untouchable. For what?
For me myself. You are a bad person. Me. If I be bad person. If I be bad person, when this night see me, okay, I don't be bad person. We will kill me. We not talk boy. Not be sorry that they talk. That's what you call today. Not be sorry that you come. Again, you. Not be tell me. I don't let you say it. Okay, that's me not say it. I don't call you back when I say that. Me not call you back when I say that. Osagie, I think we say this land. Osagie, I think we say this land. Now you tell me. You tell me. You tell me. They have an issue with the family before.
That is why you are supposed to talk to us and make it.
No.
What is it? We came to hear from you.
I came to your office the other day.
Yes.
You gave me an appointment.
Yes.
And I told you I have an appointment today.
Yes.
Let me just show you.
Okay, look at Frank. Let me ask, is that Frank wearing yellow right there?
Yes, sir.
Is that Frank?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. All right. At the moment, Mr. Osagie have left us. Lefties, please call Osagie to come back.
Okay.
Yes.
Very soon, it will get to the point where my colleague was telling him that Mr. Frank is here.
Okay. Yes, God. That is Frank standing right there. So what? I'm not getting this. I'm not getting this. All right, let's continue with this before we bring Frank back here. Sorry, before we bring Osagie back here.
Why would you do something like that? Look at what happened. They gave me an appointment today. Last year, in October, 750,000 naira. I just gave my secretary ATM. Well, they swapped the ATM from that body ATM there. Since last year.
Are you Mr. Kevin?
Yes, you said. This they gave me an appointment today. I told her. I did not go to station. They said I should come.
Okay.
Because of the body was about to open.
Okay, Mr. Osagie. Calm
Anything they are doing, they don't know. I will always enlighten you.
Calm down. Can you calm down now? Let's talk to each other. Now, the issue is this. Mr. Osagie, you're walking away.
No.
The issue is this. According to what you said just now, you said you did not sell land to her.
No.
You sold land to Mr. Frank. Can you see Mr. Frank here now?
Where's the picture?
The picture. But you guys signed documents.
The picture, the woman that gave me, I want to see the picture to confirm if she.
What if they did not snap a picture on that day?
That is different. That one is different. That one is different. There's more than 10 times. It's not like that.
But your signature is on that document.
The woman that paid me money, I want to show if she's the one.
No, but your signature is in that document. This see, my brother, wait. See, this issue. Now you did this community. If I wait now, they come now. If you say, for instance, say that guy call you, say me no allow her sell.
No, because I'm calling.
Say the sister wants sell the land. But they say me no allow, say she not marry the person again. The person when she not marry, whose name they take buy the land? Now he dey here now to talk say now she don't return her because the woman buy her through him.
How many years now?
No, it doesn't matter.
No, the thing that you see the butter now. She bought land. They bought land with his name. But another person is coming.
No, as you did now, your wife when you already married for us. Maybe one on the date because say I get money, I want buy land. Because say Mr. Osagie put your name out of love. Now wait now, out of love. Hold on now. Now wait to play. This is the Frank now.
Look, no, this is Mr. Frank right there talking to Mr. Osagie. I don't get what is happening here. Is this not Mr. Frank?
Yes.
Okay, let me listen to what is happening.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes. Go ahead.
You heard when my colleague was telling him that the Mr. Frank, whose name is in the document, is right here now. So why is Osagie denying now that it's not Mr. Frank that was wearing yellow in the video? He's just indicting himself.
That be the Frank now.
You went this is brother so after all this if you share to people, you tell you what happened.
I'm telling you
All right, let me come back to leftists. Leftists, can you hear me?
Loud and clear, please.
Where is Osagie?
He said he's trying to enter again. He said he has network issues that he's trying to enter again.
Because we need him here, to be honest.
He ought to be here.
All right, I want you to do that job while I talk to others for now.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Let me move to the victim, Blessing, not me, Blessing. The victim. Here. Hold on. Let me unmute you. Okay, we have Mr. Osagie back again. All right. Before I move to the victim now, let me bring Osagie back to the. Mr. Osagie, can you hear me? He's struggling with his network. Okay, before we get Mr. Osagie stabilized, let's talk to. Okay, Mr. Osagie, can you hear me now? Mr. Osagie, can you hear me? Your network used to be good since though. Mr. Osagie, can you hear me now? All right. Okay, let's talk to, before we get Mr. Osagie ready, let's go back to immunity. I don't know how to pronounce the last name. I'm very sorry.
Yes, you're correct. Yes,
okay,
sir.
Monica. Okay, wonderful. Now, the situation we are having right now is that Mr. Osagie have denied totally that it doesn't know you. It don't have anything to do with you apart from Frank. And he also said that he did not remember that Frank was right there with them that very day. But the video which I just played showed that Mr. Osagie was told that Frank is here. All right. So now I want to ask you, Mr. Blessing, how do we have Frank on this platform?
I just called him now, but he said he's going for an all night, so I don't know how I'm going to reach him. That the phone he has now is bad. I cannot use it.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. Other thing I want you to do, because the way it's going right now, before we can take any action on this, either we bring Frank here on a live stream, or you go to him and use your phone if his phone is bad to come on this live stream, or the second option is for you to do a pre-recorded video, you, Frank, and Mr. Osagie. That is the only thing right now, because the way it looks like, you heard him. He said he doesn't have anything to do. He doesn't know you. I have not done anything with you before, not any kind of transaction. The only way you'd have pinned Mr. Osagie down would have been if, for example, you transferred money to him and you have this a bank statement. But I don't know why you all continue to pay these people in cash. That's the situation right now, you know. But don't worry. Every Edo people, let me rephrase. Every good Edo people in diaspora are sharing these pains with you. All right? We are going to follow up to make sure that we get to the root of this. We already have a plan for land grabbers. Yes. Very soon, this will be coming to the public in 3 weeks or 4 weeks from now. We have plans for them. If the governor of Edo State is not doing anything about land grabbing, if our palace is not doing anything about land grabbing, I will do something about land grabbing. I understand that many of them have been killing goats, killing every sort of innocent animals, all because of me. But trust me, these are just in vain, because we stand for the truth. And we will continue to stand for the truth. Now, let me go back to Mr. Osagie. Let's see if we can hear him right now. Mr. Osagie, can you hear me? Hello, Mr. Osagie. Are you there? Can you hear me? Mr. Osagie, you need to come back again. I don't know what is happening. Your network was very good from beginning to this moment. I don't know what is happening right now with your network. You really need to clarify yourself to the end, because I wouldn't want to pass any judgment on your behalf. Let's see if we can hear you right now. Mr. Osagie, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. Good to have you back again.
Hello.
Mr. Osagie, we just played the pre-recorded video. We lost you again, Mr. Osagie. We lost Mr. Osagie again. Okay, let's wait. Mr. Osagie, please join us so that we can round up here. Right? As you know, our channel, we don't really like passing judgments just like that. Please make sure you come back. We'll be rounding up in the next 10 minutes. And I want you to be here because I still have a couple of questions to ask you. You know, before that, I'm going to Blessing Arrow. Blessing Arrow, can you hear me? I want you to unmute yourself. Blessing Arrow. All right, you need to unmute yourself. All right. They are all struggling with their network right now. Okay, we have, let me go back to the victim. Madam Blessing, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, wonderful. Now, Madam Blessing, for us to move on, although we are totally against land grabbers, I don't care who they are, we are totally against all of them, okay? But on this particular case, for us to move on, we want you, one, to provide us the documentations, you know, of your land. Two,
yes, sir.
We want you to provide us the picture that you guys were talking about. Although the third one would have been the proof of your payment, which I know you cannot provide no more. I wish you could let anybody can learn prospectively not to fall a victim anymore. But we want the documentation, we want the proof, the pictures that you told me earlier on that you have, and we want a pre-recorded or a live broadcast with Mr. Frank. How is this going to be possible?
The live broadcast with Mr. Frank. As for the documents, they are all with me here. They are all with me because there is no way my signature, I was the one that signed for Frank. I was the one that signed for Frank as a witness.
Yeah. You may want to check the documents
you
have with you.
You may check the documents you have with you. If Osagie is claiming he doesn't know me, that I was not there, how is my name and my signature there? As witness.
The document that Mr. Osagie sent to us is just one single document, which carried the front. That's it. He did not send more than that.
All?
Can I say?
Yeah,
hello, sir.
This is the only thing. Go ahead. That's
not document, sir. That cannot be document, sir.
Hello.
Okay, hold on. Lefty, stop to us.
Hello. So I think there's a direction to this matter. If most of us are not seeing this direction, we are going to obey this direction. Madam Blessing signed as a witness in that deal of transfer.
Yeah.
You didn't sign as a direct owner of the land. Listen to me.
No.
Then, because if you go to court anywhere you go, they don't read Quran, they don't read Bible. It's the law of the land you study. I'm going to give a professional advice now. Then, if Mr. Frank, like Osagie said, he has not cited Mr. Frank, you said Osagie knows Mr. Frank. That is your words against yourselves. That is on one ground. Then he was requesting for a picture that they took when you people gave him the money with Mr. Frank elder sister. That is one. With that picture, we would need that picture as one of the evidence. Now, your signature is there as a witness, not as a legitimate owner of the property. Please, thirdly, we must get a letter of transfer from Mr. Frank, a letter of attorney, transfer the said land to you with that photograph. That is the only way we can forge ahead of this matter. So that is for me, but that picture is also very important.
Can I say
transfer is
something?
there.
Mr. Osagie seems to stand on the issue of that photograph that he took. He no longer recognizes anybody that he run business with. So he needs to see the photograph. I think we
But
can work
he
on that,
remember,
please.
he knows my brother. He knows my brother.
See,
He
Well,
knows my
Can I
brother
hello,
say
because my
hello,
brother was
something?
the person that brought
Can
him.
I say
hello.
That
something?
Hold on, blessing and hold on. All right. Lefties, are you done? So we can talk to blessing.
Like what I said, because we don't want to see as if we are fooling ourselves. We don't know what we are doing. You understand?
Yeah.
A name to that document is very important. Another name as the owner, like I said, there's a letter of transfer already. You understand? The guy who sold is saying he does not recognize Frank. He do not know Frank. And he's telling us that they took a photograph on that day. That is requesting for a photograph. If we can find a photograph, I think this whole thing is easier for us too, as people. Because he's saying that he do not know Frank, and the sister of Frank who represented Frank, he will not be able to recognize the same woman, but they took a photograph. And it was also clear on this program that by blessing respond to you that a photograph was actually taken. A photograph was actually taken. I think we can get all those things ready for us so that this matter is not actually difficult to handle. I think for me, it's not difficult because money has actually extended hand. There's a document to this thing. The society will not say that you did not sell out to anybody.
Oh, blessing and we lost you there. You need to come back. I wanted to
I have
contact
a
you
few
before.
questions to ask.
All right. Omo, you are right here with us. You wanted to
Yes,
say
yes,
something? Go
yes,
ahead.
yes, yes. Good evening, everybody. Yeah, good evening, everybody. My brother, you are doing a very good work. Even the one on hard cap. Please, what may I see in my own contribution is Osagie is not in Osage's stand to be requesting for the picture. No, is Osagie dragging the? Is anybody? Osagie is not the owner of the land as we speak now. Osagie has sold the land. The land, by se, according to Osagie, supposed to be owned by Frank. Is anybody dragging the land with Frank or nobody? If there's a dispute on the land now, Osage's stand on this land is just like a weakness. Yes, I sold it to Frank. Every land has an history. If, for example, okay, maybe somebody is coming out, there's a dispute, people are dragging the land. It's not even in Osagie and jurisdiction to be that of it is not in his interest to come and be. It's not Frank. It's not Frank family. So they bought, you sold it to Frank. So you have to stand out. If, for example, issues come up tomorrow from that land, then Frank now came out. Say, they don't say, you, Mr. and Mrs. Blessing, who did you buy from? They will say, it's Frank, so person. They will say, Frank, who did you buy from? He says, Osagie. Osagie cannot come out and say, yes, I sold land for this person. But you know what I'm saying is, this is a common way of people of land grabber in Edo State, particularly. I'm calling from Switzerland anyway. That some people will they will know that maybe that land already has some things at stake. So what my point is, Osagie is not the one. If maybe, for example, is Frank or the blessing now, if they go to court, the pictures and every other things is their own proof, is their evidence to provide to court. It's not because if you just see what Osagie is asking, like you need that picture, that one is not your own concern again. If for example, Osagie is denying that he did not sell land for them, it's now those people that will now bring the picture. So what in this issue now is very simple. Is the land does not have dispute. Nobody is dragging the land with anybody now. So why was the way it's appearing is like it's Osagie now that wants to drag the land. I don't know if you are getting it. So that's my own contribution. Everybody should just sit from there because we are into this one.
Thank you. Let me take calls from people right now. A lot of people are trying to call me. Good
Please,
morning.
before you.
Where you are calling us from?
This particular game, if you have been in Amagba, if you have built in Amagba, you know everything this guy is saying is true. Osagie and Usese, there are two people that they can grab your land for anything. This guy has been in Amagba for so long. If you are in an Amagba, you will know this thing this guy is saying is true. If you have ever been as an Amagba, even the name that he called out for this estimate and everything, it is true.
Okay.
They want to just grab that land and take the land from this girl. The truth is bitter.
Thank you.
Is it your concern? Mr. Frank should come that his land was grabbed, not this person.
Thank you. Let's move on. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Let's talk to someone else right now. We have a lot of people calling me. Hello, Mr. Pius. Thank you very much for calling us. Good evening to you, sir. Go ahead, talk to us. Please be brief.
Yes, Nigeria Watch. Thank you.
Yes,
thank
sir.
you very much, sir. This Nigeria Watch. Thank you for listening now. Nigeria Watch.
Yes, sir.
From the beginning, I've been watching since. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
From the truth of the matter, blessing is the on that land. Let me tell you, this happened to many people in that Edo state. Because that time, if you don't have that mind to buy a land, you can use anybody that you trust. Blessing don't trust blessing. That is name. I would say as blessing explained from beginning, he know this guy everything do. Not when you do trust person for before. You can get that trust, can give person money to help me do this, help me do this, help me do this. That's what happened to this guy. You understand? This guy, the man, he's just dancing on the bush here. You see when they were asking the question, everything, he denied everything. That means he ain't saved by Jesus Christ. He doesn't have anything.
All right.
My brother,
thank you.
Truth, his blessing is the owner of that land.
Thank
this man should just back off. If Frank, that brother said just now, if Frank come and say somebody is fighting here, let's how you do enter this place. Before this come out, I'm the one that said this land for Frank. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir. God bless you, sir. Thank you very much. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Your name and where you are calling us from? Okay, Mr. Evans, go ahead. 1 minute, please. We have a lot of people calling in now.
Yeah, Nigeria, God bless you for a nice job anyway.
Thank you, sir.
If Nigeria, without being good, Osagie is already complicating issue with himself. Why are you asking for pictures when nobody's dragging the land? It's like he is taking charge of the land. I don't really know. See, the fact is very, very clear. Osagie want to collect the land from the lady simply because he think he can just squeeze her hand and collect the land where everybody's watching. Anyhow, Osagie wants to take it. He just believe because that's their own pattern they use in collecting people's land. Nigeria will look it very clear. Osagie is just trying to take the land from the lady. Why would you be requesting for pictures? What are you doing with pictures?
We'll get to the bottom of this. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Osagie, you see, I've been watching right from the day the video went online. I've been watching it. See, it's high time. We in diaspora, we're afraid. We can't even get anything in our state again. You can't do anything. They just feel like, come on, let them go and work. They think this money is easy.
All right, thank you. Thank you.
Sorry, Nigeria. Somebody that goes on day and night, you're just trying to excuse her hand. Come on, that's not fair.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Go ahead. Your name and where you are calling us from?
Good evening, Nigeria. I'm calling from Italy.
Okay.
My name is Godwin.
Okay, Mr. Godwin, just go straight to the point because of time. Thank you.
Okay. You know what Madam Blessing said in this stage? She said that she has a surveyor on that land. Can somebody surveyor a land that doesn't belong to her? You know what Osagie, these people, we know what they are doing. We know this land grabbing of a thing. You are not a baby. Because I don't know why Osagie is just trying to just saying what something that is not real yet. Madam Blessing know what she says. Osagie knows Madam Blessing very well. So please, I don't think we go to maybe we just use this legally to we have to.
No, we'll get to the bottom of this. Yes, we still have. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir. We have our brother here, Israel. Go ahead, talk to me. Good evening to you.
Hello.
Okay, Israel, hold on. Israel, hold on. Mr. Osagie, thank you very much for joining us again.
Okay.
You'll be listening to us, right?
Yes, because of the network. I just came up now. That's why I'm hearing you.
Okay, good. There's a question before the next caller will say something. There's a question I wanted to ask you. On that particular video, we saw when they were telling you that Mr. Frank is standing right there at the man that were putting on yellow. You saw that man that very day, right?
But that put on yellow?
Yes.
Okay. Hello. Is it Mr. Moderator? What your name? My name is Osagie. The document approved to.
My name
is approved to watch. The document approved to Niger Watch is Osagie and yourself Frank Obadige. So if people is not convinced with the document I brought, it's with me. I don't want some people saying Osagie dropping that guest land. Can you tell me you are a man? You bought a land for your as you sent for your ex-girlfriend, and I've not seen anything concerned. Maybe they've given the land to you, and your elder brother told me that I should not allow you to take possession of that land. I've been saying it so many times. Okay, the document I present now, I'm still here. It's Okonobo. You see the lawyer? You see the lawyer? I have the document to prove. I was just waiting for this question that they should ask Blessing. This document that I get proved that I shows I get Franco Badige. Is it real?
All right. Mr. Osagie, please just hold on for 1 minute. I have someone on the phone right here. Mr. Israel, go ahead. Talk to us.
Yeah, come on, the land is your own. She didn't bring any document that said the land is your own.
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Yes, Osagie has nothing to do with the land as far as I am concerned right now. Osagie is the one who sold the land, and there is a deed of transfer with someone's name already on it. The issue there, the only people that has issue right here is the person who is claiming the land, which is the lady that was crying, and the Frank. If there is a fracas between them, that is where Osagie will be called as a witness to say, who did you do transfer, who bought this, where did you build this land? You said it's Osagie. Right now, Osagie has nothing to do with them. It's no business in this matter. You should leave them alone because it's already the deed has been done. When it comes to the court of law, they will ask Osagie, are you the person who sold this land? Yes. You Frank, yes. This guy is coming here. He has nothing to do with Osagie again. I don't know why he's still asking for pictures.
All right, thank you, Mr. Israel. Thank you so much, Mr. Osagie. I'm gonna come back to you now. Please, can you tell us why you are holding on to this land because you already sold it? Can you tell us again?
Wait, you told me, Mr. Frank.
Yeah,
you saw the document. You saw the document. That's the proof. I want to prove to everybody. I don't need to explain again. This is the document is with me. I prove it. That this is Osagie and yourself, Frank. Obadige. So I don't understand. You're supposed to ask the question. Hello.
If you see Mr. Frank now, you will hand over the land, right?
Oh, he will prove to me, and his elder sister that paid me the money, they snapped me with the picture. If I see those pictures, I will be confused for them to take the land.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Hello. I'll prove the document I used to transfer for Frank. Since you saw it is Frank Osagie and nobody get, and you say, what? Okay, the Blessing is claiming the land. Can you advise me?
Okay, Mr. Osagie, hold on 1 minute. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Where are you calling us from? Remember, our channel, we don't allow insult here. You are not allowed to insult anybody. Go ahead.
Yes.
Thank you very much, sir. Talk to us. Where are you calling from? What's your name?
I'm calling from Germany. My name is David.
Okay, Mr. David, thank you. Go ahead. You have 1 minute. Talk to us.
Thank you very much, Mr. Najawa. God bless you for whatever you are doing.
Thank you, sir.
So you see this matter very well. Tell that Mrs. Blessing, tell him to go and pick that photograph because the man went over everything to Blessing. Yes. Because without that, the evidence is not there. Because Mr. Osagie is not
Okay.
You understand me?
Thank you.
So I don't believe with Blessing even know about Frank. Now, you know, the background of a thing, my brother. You know, this is difficult for us here. Maybe Frank is in prison now. Nobody knows.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Your time is up, sir. Thank you very much. Osesmo, I can see on the comment section, you said I should ask Osagie if he knows Frank. Please replay that video. Osagie said he knows Frank, but he cannot remember Frank anymore. He have already answered that. He wants to see the picture they took together long time ago. Hold on. Mr. Osagie, what are you saying?
I don't know Frank. I only know the Frank elder sister that paid me the money with cash, not transfer.
Okay.
So I will be confused if she's the one telling me to release this land for Blessing.
Okay. Thank you very much for that response, Mr. Osagie. We're only going to keep you here for the next 10 minutes. Then we allow all of you to go. I have a caller right here, right now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Your name and where you are calling us from. Thank you very much, sir. Go ahead. Talk to us.
I just want you to ask Blessing if Blessing has said have the original document of that land apart from the deal of transfer, since they were in good terms when the guy helped her to buy the land. If he has the original document of that land with the deal of transfer, Mr. Osagie don't have anything to say about the land. He don't have any issue with the land.
Okay.
That is what, if he has the original document that Osagie, that they used to bought that land from Osagie.
I will ask her now. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. God bless you. I will ask her that. Continue to watch us. I'll ask her. Hello, good morning, good afternoon. What's your name? Where are you calling us from? Yes, go ahead, sir. I'm here. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Switzerland. I'm IY.
Okay, thank you, Mr. IY. You have 1 minute. Talk to us, sir. Go straight to the point.
Yes, I think I've been listening to this program and with the explanation with Mr. Osagie. I think Mr. Osagie, there's something going on between there's something whether they see for that matter between Osagie and that lady who Osagie won't release. Because I am so much convinced now that something is going on between Osagie and that lady, not the blessing inside. Not when Osagie is sitting, let them print inside picture.
Okay, all right.
And from his own Osagie explanation, when I watch Osagie is telling lies. Let him defect from that land and stop acting with blessing.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Go straight to the point. Your name and where you are calling us from. Fred Jesus, I can see you right there. Talk to us.
Thank you. First, I appreciate you once again for all the great things that you are doing for the state of
Thank you.
So I want to, as it matter as it is now, is getting clear. Osagie he wants the sister of Frank to come and identify or before he can release the land to Mr. Blessing.
Yeah.
Okay, what I just want to make is that this sister, if the sister of Frank is still in Benin, or I don't want to say if he's still alive. I don't want to say that, use that word, but I believe you guys understand what I'm
Okay, no problem. We will be asking that. I have a couple of questions to pass to Mother Blessing now. That will be included. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. The good comrade. Go ahead, sir. How are you doing?
Hello.
Good evening to you, sir. Go ahead, talk to us. How are you doing today, sir?
Yeah, God bless you. This matter is very simple. It's a straightforward matter. I don't know why we're wasting 1 hour here. Now, Mr. Osagie said you have never met Blessing in his life. He doesn't know her, right?
Yeah.
Now, Osagie was very smart. He sent you just the front page of one copy, the front page of the document. Then Osagie is in his car now to open to the page where the witness for Frank, the person he claimed he sold for. I want to see the witness, who witnessed it. Then to open his page down and flash it on live so everybody can see.
Okay.
Can this woman sign as witness when Osagie was the one that sold, standing to sign as a seller? And he said they have never met her? That's my number one. Very important. Osagie just sent, he smartly sent only one page, the front page to you, thinking he was smart. Then to open to the page of the witness, the person that signed as witness to the buyer that he claimed he sold for. We want to see whether his blessing that is there. Very important. I have some other questions, but let other people call it too.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Hello, Mr. Jeremy. Go ahead. Talk to us, sir.
Yeah, Abis, how are you, my brother?
I'm fine. Good evening to you. Everyone is listening to you. Talk to us.
Yeah, this land grabbing issue is going. It's causing a lot of pain to people, both people at home and those in diaspora.
Exactly.
You see, we are all grown up. From what I can see from body language matters a lot. You see, I can see a hand on the side. That hand look like his girlfriend or his wife. You can see where people are trying to make up a story. You see the genesis of that lady, Blessing, explain from Genesis how herself and Osagie knew each other from the beginning, and how this land issue transpired. We don't need a soothsayer to tell us what's fishing here. We all know the truth. Osagie should leave that land for that lady.
The person that said that witness to the buyer that he claimed he sold.
We are not in stone age. If you take this situation to court, Osagie will go and die in prison. Let us talk the truth. That lady, the body language matters a lot. You can't just say because you've grown up for a community, so certain community, you oppress people. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. You are giving that community, you are trying to smash their image. Osagie is a common criminal. You should leave that land and give to that lady and go and sign on that job.
All right. Thank you, sir.
You should get a life.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Jeremy. Thank you. All right. Before I pick another call, a lot of people are calling at the same time. Okay, let me talk to this. Hello, madam. Thanks very much for calling us. Good evening to you. Go ahead. Talk to us.
Okay, good evening. I just have a quick question or a suggestion. One, for Mr. Frank. If Mr. Frank is hearing this conversation, Mr. Frank should send you his identification with his name and his last name, Niger Watch, to confirm his identity. That's one. Number two, ask Mr. Osagie, is it true that the day they went to sign the documentation with the sister, was it only the sister that came with the money, or it was that lady talking now, Blessing?
Okay.
If he's confirming it that Blessing and Frank's sister were the ones that brought the money to him, there's an open saying there, like there's a proof there that Osagie knows Blessing so well. For her to come with somebody else to confirm, okay, somebody came with money to come and sign documents with you. That is Frank's, and she's the one bringing the Frank now to say, you are insisting on Frank's sister who is in America. That Frank's sister must bring picture that they used to come and let Frank bring his identification to confirm that he is his name that is on that document. And he's the one standing to say, my sister bought it on my behalf. This is me. As long as he has his identification to prove that this is me, yes, Osagie has no reason to be dragging that I want to see the sister. Now you are seeing Frank, but you are doubting Frank's identity. Abi, that's the issue. Let Frank send you Niger Watch's identification to prove that he is Frank, the last name that is on the document.
Okay.
And let Osagie confirm that the day Blessing is saying they brought the money opposite Kadam Plaza, that yes, it's true, Blessing came with that person.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
He's just denying all the things now. No problem.
Yes. Thank you. All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Your name and where you are calling us from. We have only one call to take. Then I move to Madam Blessing so we all can move on. Talk to me. Go ahead.
All right. Good morning. My name is I'm calling from America.
Thank you, sir. Please talk to us.
Thank you. I don't really understand the shady business that is going on here because I try to listen to what Osagie and Miss Blessing to understand what they are really talking about. Because number one, on that Osagie's part, I don't understand. Is Osagie dragging the property? Osagie is immaterial in this property. If the both person who have issue in the land, if the people are dragging the land, then they can consult who they bought it from.
Which is Osagie? Yes.
But for now, I don't know the part Osagie is playing. I don't know what Osagie is, why Osagie is demanding from all these documents. But I understand that there's a shady business going on here. That someone is taking advantage of the other person's ignorance. Because to me, it's not as if they can judge Blessing to purchase the property, because how she purchased the property is still not clear to me. She
Okay.
said she was there.
Thank you.
She was there. She owns the money, and I don't know why she is now becoming a co-sign. Why are you not signing the property for all those witnesses be the one to co-sign for you? And I don't understand. It's like they don't took advantage. I have experience like this.
Yeah, but don't worry, we are going to help her. We are going to help Blessing to take it to the last point. You know, thank you very much, sir.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. God bless you. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Your name and where you are calling us from. Go straight to the point. You have only 30 seconds. Turn down your system, please. Talk to us. Your seconds are wasting right now. Hello, I can hear you. Go ahead. Talk to us. What's your name?
Good afternoon. I'm Harrison Oles. I'm calling from Austria.
Okay, go ahead.
I just want to call concerning these issues. First of all, I want to thank you very much. With what I understood from the whole issues right from beginning, you can see that Blessing, which is the owner of that land, know this Osagie very well, because she come up with different names, and these different names ask Osagie if those names, if he knows most of those names. And two, from the document, from that very document of that land, let them compare the document. It is just clear. Let them compare the document from the signature as the witness of that document. Because if you want to buy a land, there's a witness. So now Blessing is the witness of that document. She signed as the witness. And the deal of transfer is also bearing the same signature of Blessing. So when they now compare the two documents together, they will finally see that Blessing is the owner of that land, because Osagie has no more right for that land again.
Thank you.
What I see is that Osagie is trying to play a double game.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Let's move on to the people on the screen. All right, callers, I've given you all time to call in. Let me go to Mother Blessing right now. Mother Blessing, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Mother Blessing, hello, can you hear me?
I'm hearing you, I'm here.
Okay, wonderful. I want you now, because the way things are going on right now, we still have Mr. Osagie here. He just came back now. Okay, we lost him again. Okay. All right. The way things are going on right now, Osagie has denied everything. He denied having any kind of relationship or friendship with you. He denied having any kind of altercation or conversation with you. In fact, he denied you totally. All right, that's fine. That's fine. That's why we are doing this. A lot of people don't know why we are doing this, but this video will help you when we get to the court. All right. The previous video will also help you when we get to the court. So we have Mr. Osagie back again now. There's a question I want to put. Mr. Osagie, can you hear me? Mr. Osagie.
Hello? Yes.
Please tell the person in your background to lower their voice, please.
You said what?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, Mr. Osagie, I'm hearing myself, but we have to just talk about it. I don't want to lose your game. Now, on the day of the deed of transfer, you know, did you recognize that Blessing was there with you people that very day?
The document I proved to you people that belongs to me and Frank. Did you see Blessing there?
No.
We are talking about the witness section.
I'm asking you, on the day of transfer, Blessing, was she there? Did you people sign?
She was there with his elder brother and Frank's elder sister, and with my own junior brother.
Okay, that's all. That's all I just wanted from you. That's it. You know, I'm going to pause you for a minute. Okay, go ahead. Talk to us.
Demanded for now. I saw I heard some people calling that this thing I'm demanded for. Okay, if you're in my shoe now, should I allow this guy to take possession of this land? When the farm family paid me, and I was snapping a picture, they paid me cash, not transfer.
Is the land your own?
So many years ago, your brother told me I should not allow you to take possession of this land.
Okay, Mr. Psyche, you just asked.
So the document I provided, because the document I provided saw it between Osagie and Frank.
Okay, hold on.
I'm just asking different questions. As in
okay, now you have sold this land, right? Yeah. So what interest do you still have?
No, the land is there.
You sold it to Mr. Frank before, right?
The land is there. I don't need to prove. Hello?
You sold the land to Mr. Frank Obadige before, right?
Yes.
Okay, now, since you sold the land to Mr. Frank Obadige, what interest do you still have with the land right now?
Let's assume, okay, you see the document. Let's assume now, I sold the land for you. Your name is, my name is Osagie. You mention your name now, you are the this Frank now. Somebody want to take possession of the land that you bought from me. You either start paying me. Then 10 years ago, 11 years ago. Okay, now the woman is coming, Blessing Frank Osagie. This is document I used to send this land to Frank. Blessing is not here.
That's what I'm saying. Now you sold it to Frank. I understand. What interest
can I ask Osagie a question?
Since you have already sold it.
Okay.
All right. Please turn off your music. Turn off your music in your background.
No. Is that what?
Turn the music off from your living room. That music. Turn it off. Please.
This is not my living room.
The music is not here. It's just sitting.
This is not my living room. Because of the noise and everything. I just want to plug my phone. That's why I'm here. This is not my living room. Let me show you. This is not my living room.
Okay, sorry. I thought you were in your house. Okay, that's fine. We have somebody who Mr. Omo, go ahead.
Okay.
Mr. Omo, ask him the question now.
Okay, Mr. Osagie, we just want to ask you, what is your interest, because you have already sold the land to Frank, you understand? So what is now your concern about the land? The land is not for you. There's no dispute on the land. So why are you holding on to the land? So we just want to know.
All right, Mr. Osagie, please answer that.
Okay, sorry. Your name again?
Omo.
You gotta ask me question. Your name again?
Omo.
Omo. Thank you for your question. Omo, they told you that I travel with his brother. I caught ticket. That's not an issue. Okay, for better, you are in Europe now. You bought a land from Osagie. You know me, you talk to me on phone. You either start paid for the land for me. My document is with me. I don't possess about the land. Okay, now should I allow the blessing to take over that land? Let's get friend, like 10 years ago.
It's not concern. It's not your concern now. It's not your concern. It's not your concern. That's the thing. It's not your concern. You are not doing. I have land. As I'm speaking to you, I have land in Northwest. I have land in Okosha. So, if anything happens to you,
Mr. Omo, the document you see in this platform that carries Osagie and Mr. Frank. Excuse me, what are you advising me to allow to get the people from the land?
It's not your business. It's not your business. So,
no, you see the document carries my name.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Even if it carries your name, it doesn't matter. Are you the caretaker?
No, Mr. Omo, don't be telling me don't this matter.
Mr. Omo, can I talk to you?
You see the document that so just
yes, nah. But listen. What I'm trying to tell you, what I'm saying is, the land is no longer your home, and it's not in your possession. You understand? So let Frank come out tomorrow and be saying that if Frank said that somebody has come to grab his land.
Who was the land? Mr. Omo, who was this land?
Hold on. Mr. Omo, please. All right, Mr. Osagie. Mr. Osagie,
let me tell you, Mr. Omo. Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Thank you. The noise was just coming. Is a lot. I want Blessing to say something in the next 3 minutes. And while Osagie is listening, I don't know what she want to say, but I just want to give her the floor to speak. Madam Blessing, please go ahead. You have the floor right now. Talk to us.
Somebody.
Okay. Osagie does not know me. He claimed. When I did foundation in that land, the father was. If the father was alive, he would have been here to attest to this. His friend, one of his neighbor, Japheth, is a welder close to his close to their junction there. He has a house close to Osagie's house. Japheth was the same person that helped me with wheelbarrow. He was the person that was fixing my wheelbarrow for me. Japheth's house is close to Osagie's house. It was Japheth's house I do keep my tools that I use in walking, my wheelbarrow and a pan. Then one of his brother that has this thing on his body, thick, a very thick guy. That guy is aware. Even Joshua, their secretary, is aware of that property. His wife, Osagie's wife is aware, because when I came to inspect the land, the day I saw that they destroyed my foundation, I spoke to the wife. And the wife was like, yeah, she was not really aware that the husband sold my own. That she knew I was the original owner of the front part. But as for that back part, she doesn't really know. And the lady opposite, the house opposite my property, they one old woman there too. The old woman was the person that called me that she wants to start making farm on that land, that piece of land. That Osagie told him that I was the owner of the land, that he wants to make a farm there. So I told the lady, you can go ahead and make farm there. Then which the lady now called me again after some years, that Osagie's wife said she should not make farm on that land, that they want to be making farm on it. I told the lady, Osagie's wife is like a brother, Osagie is like a brother to me, and the wife is like my brother's wife. So what will happen? You take part of it, then why she take the other side of it, and you people can make farm on it. That's the lady opposite my land, close to Osagie's house. I don't know what evidence Osagie wants. Frank was there. Now, Frank's elder sister was there with us. She was on blue, the lady on blue with jeans. That's Frank's elder sister.
Where is Frank's elder sister now? The lady in question, where is she?
She I don't know where she is now, because I didn't call her, because ever since she told me she will be with me anytime, any day. Even Frank said that he will be there. Sir?
Do you still have a contact?
Yes, I do. We talk. She was with me every day. She was there.
She was there on that day.
She was there on that day. She was the lady on blue who played the video. You see her. She was on the video when we were on that land. She was on the video.
But Mr. Osagie is saying now that he wants Frank's sister to come by herself.
Frank's sister and I met Osagie in their community. The day I called Osagie and asked Osagie, what happened to my land? He said, where is Frank and the other sister? I said, they are fine. He said he doesn't have business with me, that he wants to talk to them. So that he wants to talk to Frank's elder sister, and which we did. We now fixed a date in their community there. We met Osagie opposite one of their Ojonwe house there. We sat down and spoke. And Osagie was like, Osagie, you know me. Osagie was like, but you did, I asked of you, they said you went to America. And she said, fine, I went to America. But I didn't give you any permission to sell the land. If you say the land is for me, yes. It's for my brother, yes. But I never give you any permission to sell that land. If you want to sell the land, you should have called me, or you should have looked for every means to reach me. If really you are protecting that land for me, if really you are protecting the land for me and my brother, you should have looked for every means to get in touch with me. Which Osagie claimed that he asked me. Osagie never asked me about her.
Let me ask Osagie this question now. Just hold on. Osagie is right here with us listening. Mr. Osagie, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Was there any day where you met with Frank's sister, with blessing together?
Thank you very much for this question. When she wants to take possession of this land, hello, can you hear me?
Yes, very clear.
When she wants to take possession of this land, and I called his brother that look at what is happening. He now said that this blessing is married to another man.
Sir, this is not the question you asked me.
Listen now. And I said, okay.
This is not the question you were asked. Let's stop wasting our time.
Wait now. And I asked, where is the woman that paid me the money?
Please, I'm sorry. This is not the question you asked him. He's wasting our time.
Did you meet with Osagie's sister? That's the question.
I'm Osagie, not Osagie. No. Do you know what I asked them? You know what I asked them to prove that the day she paid me the money, they snapped me. Mr. Okay, I said, let me be convinced with that picture. The document with me carries Frank's name. Why would I release that for blessing?
Oh, can you be critical of this land?
Is that what?
Can you be critical of this land? You already sold it. So who interest do you have with this land?
The person that owns the land told me that when it comes to Nigeria, he will see me or maybe appreciate, say, yeah, bros, thank you.
Okay. All right.
The document that provided this, you will see the document of Osagie.
Blessing just said you made to but Blessing just said.
It was an easy question, madam. That day, I got to know you 11 years ago. As that the day I saw you, the picture you took me, that you can pay me cash, not transfer. The transfer, I will show you transfer. It's because that picture was approved and approved in their lawyer's place.
If you claim you don't know me, how come do I know you say your best friend? How do I know your father, Baba Salah? How do I know Jacket at your Johnson? So how come you say you don't know me?
People you know me as a family. You say
you are the one that introduced me. You are the one that introduced me to your father, Osagie. You remember, Osagie, your father will be the one that will fight you first for me. It's your father that will fight you because your father called me. Yes, your father called me that I paid extra snake that they are owing me snake. Which I told your father they want to dupe him that he is not owing me any snake. Osagie, this same you have the guts to sell my land.
Mr. Osagie, if I may ask you, who
called me? Your father called me.
Who is targeting with Blessing?
We need to round up. Hold on. The last question to Mr. Osagie for me to round up now is, Mr. Osagie, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, Mr. Osagie, we are taking this matter to court. Can you defend everything you have said on this video, on the previous video, and the pre-recorded video we did with you this morning? Can you defend all this to court?
If I can defend we are human. People, everybody's human right. The document I provided, I said, carry my name. Blessing is taking me to court.
Question.
I want to go to court.
Can you defend it? Yes, no.
Is that what?
Can you defend it? Just say yes or no. That's it.
Defend what?
Defend everything you have said on the previous video, the recorded video, and this one.
Excuse me. The document you see in this platform, do you think
yes or no? Yes or no?
You say what?
No, just listen, Mr. Osagie. Everything you have said, you stand for the truth and you are telling us the truth, right? Can you defend everything you have said in all the 3 videos in court? Yes or no?
Yes. The document I used to transfer land for Frank will speak for me.
Okay, you can defend what you have said in court, right?
Yes, you saw the documents now. You saw the document on this platform.
All right, that's fine. Thank you very much, Mr. Osagie, for your time with us. I appreciate you. We'll be getting back to you, okay?
Okay,
Have a good evening. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, people, Mother Blessing, thank you very much for your time with us as well. We are going to be talking to you backstage. But before that, we want you to provide us the full document of your land, the picture you guys took, like he said, because this needs to go to court. Yes, this needs to go to court. We need to take it from there. All the relevant evidence, informations you have, please put everything together and pass all to my representative. Leftist Osagie is right here on the screen. I promise you we are going to take this further. I will support you in any way, financially and otherwise. I personally, I will support you. I'm not going to seek for public or anywhere. I'm going to do this with you, but I want you to provide everything, that you can get hold of, you can grab, and let's do this together, okay?
Thank you, sir. I'm grateful, sir.
Thank you very much for your time with us. And lefties, please talk to us in 2 minutes.
I wish to thank everyone in this platform today. Like for Naija Watch, we have said no to land grabbing, and we are going to fight to a standstill for against any land grabber in this state. But I also want to advise our brothers and sisters that whenever you are dealing with people, anything that has to do with financial issues, you must go to the bank, no matter how small is that money. Make a transfer. The transfer will have a lot to do with you in cause of evidence or if things goes wrong. But in this matter, we are going to go down. We are going to follow it to the last stage it will get to. We assure you, because it's affects land grabbing, affects everybody. Everybody is vulnerable to it. That's what I have to say for now. Please get those information ready. Any one of you should get all the things we need ready. Thank you.
Thank you, Lefty. But Mother Blessing, please, I want you to talk to us in 1 minute before I release you.
If you talk to them.
In 1 minute.
Okay. I want to say a very big thank you to you and to Almighty God for keeping us alive to this day. And I want to thank God for your life, for using you, people like you, to help people like us that does not have power, according to Osagie. I want to really say a very big thank you to you and to Blessing Ago. I want to say you're the best. I really, really appreciate you. I thank you. And to Frank and the other sister, I want to say thank you for standing by me. Even we are not together, but I never expected this. because that was what Osagie was like standing on, that he never knew that they would come out. So I want to say thank you to Frank and the elder sister. I want to say thank you, Blessing, Ago, and your team, and to my pastor, Mama Ken. You're the best mama ever. I want to say thank you. Thank you to my brother. My brother really stood by me because he has been there for me when I was young. I lost my mom when I was very young. So how I grew up, I go to school and everything, all thanks to my brother, Osinobo Sai, and my elder brother. They were all there for me. They stood by me. They never let me down because my mom was late when I was very, very young. And I want to say thank you because my brother Osinobu taught me business. He put me through all this business and all of that. I traveled and my life, I risked my life. At times I will come home 2 o'clock, midnight, just to make sure I make ends meet. I remember when I was in Uniben, they give us 45 minutes paper. To God who made me, I'll write 30 minutes so that I can meet up to a Degbe bus. I'll go to Lagos. I'll risk my life to Lagos. I have slept at the 5 to the open air. I have slept there with goat and ram under the cold just to make ends meet. I did all these things. That was how I was saving money. That was how I managed to do that foundation that was like destroyed. That was how I managed to do all these things, which I will come back that same day on Monday, the next day on Monday, midnight, by 2. And on Tuesday, I'm already on my way to Onitsha again. All this just to make sure I'm okay, that I don't go beg. But now Osagie said I don't have anything to do to him, that he's Alpha and Omega, that he knows government, that he knows everybody in the palace, that I cannot do anything. That was what he said to me, that he will deal with me. I don't know what to say. But I want the people of Edo State, the Omonoba of Edo State, Omonoba Nedo, Ukpa Polopolo, Obaere Jawa II. I call on you, Baba. This is the fight. This is what you can do for me. When you came in Edo State, you stopped this land grabbing. And I never knew I would fall victim. I want to say thank you to you, Baba. And I'm still pleading. I need my land. Please. Please help me. The governor of Edo State, Obaseki, I beg you. I know you have a good heart. I know you have a good heart that you can do this for me. Please help me. I have suffered a lot in my life. I started hustling in Ted Junction. I started selling in Ted Junction. I would stand at Ted Junction and start calling customers. That was how I started my life in secondary school. I was very, very young when I started hustling, working, assisting all my brothers just to make ends meet, so that I could go to school. I will become who I want to be. Oh no, Osagie could just come and he knows everything. Osagie knows everything. Osagie knows everything. He knows me full well. Osagie knows me. God, yes, my Lord, for me. I don't know who to call on, but all I know God. I have God that is bigger than all. I know Omonoba of Edo is like, he will fight for me. I know the governor of Edo State will fight for me. I know the good people of Edo State will fight for me. I know the whole world will fight for me. Please, I'm begging, and I'm pleading. I'm pleading. I'm on my knees. Please help me. Osagie is just lying. He's lying. If I don't know him, how do I know his father? Papa Salada is his nickname. The father once called me that they had paid extra money for cement after working. I told him, Baba, you're not owing me any cement. Your manager is just trying to dupe you. You're not owing me one bag. talk less of 20 bags. If I'm a criminal, if I'm a thief, would I collect that bag of cement? It would have gone a long way for me. But I did it. I returned. I told him, Baba, you're not owing me. Japhet is close to his house. Japhet knows him too well. Japhet knows everything. Even the secretary of the land knows me. They all know me. Why is he aware? The lady opposite the house is aware. He says, how do I come to know about Isese? I have never met Isese before, apart from when I came to Amagba. Why is Osagie lying? Why is he denying everything? People of Edo State, help me beg Osagie to release my land for me. Help me beg Osagie to release my land for me. He should release my property for me. I have suffered enough. I have suffered. I will buy cement today. I will come and work next 3 months or next 5 months. That was how I was working. That was how I was managing myself. Osagie knows everything. I remember when I came to Osagie in this EDS paint. When it was the paint in Amagba, then it was not paint, it was kind of a bar. I met Osagie with some of my classmates. When Osagie was even telling them, this girl, look at how she's hustling. And then Osagie said he doesn't know me again. Oh my God. My God will fight for me. My God will fight for me. My God will fight for me.
Madam Blessing, that's fine. That's fine. I just wanted to give you that time to express yourself. Before you go, I have someone still trying to talk to you right now. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Your name and where you are calling us from.
Good evening, Mr. Niger Watch.
Thank you, sir.
I am watching this girl cry now. I'm in tears. I'm just here in tears. I'm going crazy right now. If Mr. Osagie think he can do this thing to this girl and go away scot free, it cannot happen. He cannot come and play. He will remember the day he come across the Niger Watch family. Because I have seen this girl now, the foundation that he said, there was no foundation there. I am watching the video now while you are looking at this girl and the girl is crying. I have seen the video where that girl shares his own foundation when Osagie saw this land. Osagie must return this land back to Blessing, whether he likes it or not.
Thank you, sir.
I'm pretty proud seeing Blessing crying for his own money, his own property, his own sweat.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Let me take one more call and let's move on. This is pathetic. This is really pathetic. This is pathetic. I've said it before. This is the biggest problem we have in Edo States. The biggest problem we have in Edo States. So, talk to me, sir. Go ahead. Talk to me. Go ahead.
Hello.
Hello. We can hear you.
Hello. Yeah, Mr. Evans.
Yes, we are hearing you, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, Blessing. I need to ask 1 or 2 questions.
Okay.
To this blessing, right?
Yes, she's hearing you.
Yes.
One. This blessing, I believe without any shadow of a doubt, 100%, without shadow, without any passing word, that love belongs to this lady. I know that. But the problem, one problem we have here now is that of his boyfriend, the ex-boyfriend. Please,
Okay.
Mr. Enemy, I want you, Elvis.
I'm listening.
Can you please, in all ramification, please, I'm begging you, whatever it takes, can we have one-on-one talk with this Frank, Frank, the ex-boyfriend?
Yes, of course. Why not?
If you can bring this to this platform, belongs to this lady from the stories that we had previously. And if you can see the way how people oppress people in that Benin, and we have traditional ruler, they can see they don't watch all this video. How can somebody just come to a community? You are bringing this community into shame. And I know Amagba. We have never had such land grabbing in Amagba. This is the first of its kind. This society is not Amagba reputation into a laughing stock. This is a very, very serious issue we have in our hand here. So this so-called man called Osagie, we need to discipline this man. He cannot just say because the already what he's trying to say is thinking that it's impossible for this lady to bring that picture. And Osagie forgot that the signature of the two witnesses that signed both the deal of transfer and the receipt is this person. He's the rightful owner. I don't know if that guy, I don't know if he has a memory of thinking at all. And he has lost it.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much.
This land belongs to this lady. There's nothing to deliberate about.
Thank
if
you.
For this, that's why you want that in prison.
Thank you. Thank you. We'll take this further. Thank you so much. Thank you. Engineer Ken, thank you very much for calling us. Go ahead, sir. Talk to us.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good evening, sir.
Good afternoon, family. You know, this thing is very simple and easy. You know, Osagie knows Blessing very well. They all know each other. That is why this man wants to use force to take this property from this lady. You know, everything this lady says were all truth. And when you watch the video will just tell you whatever she has said. But Osagie, who is a land grabber, he knows what he's doing. He knows that this lady has nobody to fight for her. So that is why he wants to take people from her. That man has not used no other property. No one is fighting for it. So you that is a seller that have sold that land years ago, why are you not showcasing yourself again on the land that you've sold?
Thank you.
You don't have any negative interest in it.
Thank you, Engineer Ken. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Hello, good evening to you. Your name and where you're calling us from. Oh, 1 million people. More people are trying to call in now. Just hold on, Madam Blessing. I know you're feeling so much pain right now. Mr. Bennett, go ahead, talk to us. Good evening to you, sir. 1 minute, please.
Mr. Elvis, listen, man. I said, man, the thing they pay me, this girl when they talk so, I don't want to use big English to go. I don't want to talk on English. I know this girl very well. Everything this guy is saying is absolutely truth. You understand? We attend the same church, God's Family Assembly. Everything this guy is saying, no society. Misbehave so much give this land. I know we got ticket for Santana Market. You understand?
Somebody will do my church.
Go ahead, Mr. Bennett Obede, go ahead. Hello, Mr. Bennett. We lost you there. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. What I'm saying is that this girl, Blessing, I know her very well. Everything she's saying, everything is truth. I can stand as a witness. His elder brother has a boutique in Santana Market. You understand? Even the society that is taking his land now, I know that guy. That guy used to cost ticket in Santana Market there. This girl, we used to go to the same church, God's Family Assembly. The pastor name is just mentioned. His name is Pastor Sam Igobike. The church is after Santana Market, after Luan. So, you know, where they use in hospitals. You know, at the back of that building, you know, former Indomie building, that is where the church is. You know, so I'm just trying to describe, you know, how close I know this girl. You know, this girl, everything she's saying is confirmed. You know? So that guy is a land grabber. That guy should give this guy his land. All these things this guy is saying that she goes to Lagos. I could remember everything. When this guy will go to Lagos, will come back. They have a boutique front of Santana Market. After one place, this woman said Turkey.
There's one woman that says Turkey. After that, their shop is the next shop. You know? Even the belt I bought from this girl, there's a belt, there's a time I bought the belt from her. I think 2011 when I came to Nigeria. The belt, I still have it. I still have those two belts. You know?
Wow.
So what I'm trying to say is that I'm not talking out of hair or listening to this. I know this girl very well. Everything she's saying is true. You know, I don't know if she can still remember me, but if I call my daughter's name, she will remember. You know? I don't know if she's online now. She's online. Tell her that brother we born with both Peking. We born with both Peking for God something assembly. You know, I don't want to call my daughter name.
Yes, I remember her. I remember you, bros. I remember you. Thank you, bro Bernard. I remember you. Yes. 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 Oh, God will fight for me.
Mr. Bennett, go ahead.
Yes, he came on say, man, he go say, man, this guy is stay for street. They go say that street, this guy is stay. No, this guy not stay for street. She dey hustle. She dey sell for him brother boutique. You know? So this guy also, everything when this guy dey talk about, say, I dey suffer. I'm a witness to that. And this boy was like, I know, remember when this boy they cut ticket for Santana Market. I'm so surprised that this so-called.
He said he's a car dealer. I asked him. He said he's a car dealer.
Stupid car dealer. What car dealer be this boy? Now land grab by B for Amagba. Now land grab by B. He's not fucking. Sorry man for using this one. Don't be a nigga a car dealer like B. Now this one is still a make you bring this document where to open the car dealer shop now. You understand? So what I'm trying to say now,
Okay.
My brother.
Thank you.
All over the world. You see these tears when this guy they cry, so say the way they want to get money. Now the fact, I mean, we get to that. Remember when this guy they go Lagos, you know?
Thank you, Mr. Bennett.
You understand, brother?
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Bennett. We will get back to Mr. Osagie on this. Let's take it step by step. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yes. We have 2 more callers to take, and that's it. Only 2, and I'm done. All right. Hold on. Let's talk to the good comrade. The good comrade. Thank you very much, sir. I missed your call. Go ahead.
Hello, my brother.
Yes. Talk to us, sir.
Yeah, may God bless you. May God bless you for your good work.
Thank you, sir.
Now, let me come in the form of advice, this last one. A land is a fixed asset. A land is not movable. You cannot move land from Okoro to Oba Mission, no. Since there's no other person claiming ownership to that land, let Osagie go and make tea or make eba and be eating with Ogbolo. Let this one be building a land. If anybody come in future, let Osagie come out. Osagie is just a busybody in this matter. This matter is straightforward. See, some of us, we can kill for injustice. Oh. This one is crying, is affecting me. I'm shedding tears at my age. I don't like to see anybody go through pain. Let Osagie go home and stay with his family. Let this one go and be working. Okay, can this one move that land and carry away? No. Osagie, why are you doing busybody? Why are you being wicked? In this same classroom, you deny you don't know her. You have never met her. Now, after many pressures, you say you know his brother. You know her. My brother. The God of justice will fight for the woman. The God of justice. When I met her start sleeping with 20 men, she's struggling, going to buy goods in Lagos, go to Onisha and everything. She gathered this money. You can see the pain she's going through. Osagie, there's nobody claiming ownership to that land. Leave this one, let her be working in her land. If Frank that he is claiming that he sold for coming future, no problem. The land is there. You can't move the land away. Are you with me? In your video, you showed Frank. In your same video, you showed his senior sister to Frank. Osagie act like he doesn't know them. I brother, this thing is straightforward now. Why are we wasting 1 hour here?
Thank you, sir. Thank you, the good comrade. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Let's talk to the last person for this evening. We round up. Hold on, sir. This is the last caller. Mr. Johnson, thanks for calling in. Go ahead, talk to us. Yes, sir.
If you watch Osagie body language, you suppose Osagie don't say that man. Osagie don't sell the land now with the body language I own now. I suppose we say don't sell that land. So we don't sell land. So more the farm want to do the land grabbers. That guy don't sell that land.
Okay.
So me that guy remove man. I don't sell land with the body language I own. Everything don't sell the land.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
That woman for that place. That graph where they show you that time. That graph that new land where they collect from this guy. And they want to build that land.
Thank you. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Hello, good evening to you. Talk to us. 30 seconds. Your name and where you calling from? Hello, go ahead. Your name and where you calling from? Hello. I'm sorry, I'm not going to pick your call back because we don't have enough time anymore. All right, let me come back to someone wanted to speak to me, right?
Yes, Mr. Naija was. I'm very impressed. Yes, I'm very impressed. But I want to really take my time to appreciate you personally. I've not done this before on this platform.
You said what?
But
you are breaking.
I said, are you hearing me now?
Okay, we can
Are you hearing me now?
Yes.
I said I am very touched, and I'm very impressed. That's I want to personally take my time to compliment, to appreciate you, because I've not done that on this platform before. But the thing is that this thing is very clear, as everybody is saying. We can take it up from here. The way you have said, if you despite you said you support, we are still behind you. If you can open any line, anything for support to take the best lawyer, because it's just for us to just say Blessing now, Mrs. Blessing now, a deal of transfer also from Frank to him. That is it. That is what the courts need. He just go to court. Osagie does not have any. He does not even have anything to say in court. Does not have any. Even the mode of payment does not really matter. It does not really, because he's not denying that they did not give him money, or they did not. That he did not collect money.
We must go to court. That's the only thing. We need to go to court on this part.
Yeah. So I am with you. I'm just giving you my word that I'm with you. I don't know how. Maybe if you want to open a line, we can make donations for anything. That's to collect. That's to rent, to take a lawyer that can stand for this case. Because the thing is just making everybody to be angry. Why will you just come out? Thanks. So, all right. Thank you. Good night.
So we have Israel on the phone. Israel, go ahead. Talk to us. We're about rounding up.
Yes, the thing is, I have said it before that Osagie does not have a matter here. The person that you sold the land to is written on the deed of transfer. If you say if these two people are not angry with themselves, that is when you can come out. Omari can't wear, Onima can't wear. What are you actually holding this deed for? You want to see the person that you sold the land, and this person told you not, they should not sell it on their behalf. Do you have a proof of that? That is a boy say. So the court will not listen to it. He say, yes, there's no proof that the person actually gave you an evidence to say, this is mistake, this is this. On this also day, this land should not be transferred to anyone until I come back. Nothing is there. So in the court of law, he say, yes, say. Osagie not get anything there. These people are not arguing for this land. It is the rightful owner that is speaking to you right there. You can see it from her eyes, and all the evidence she has given to you, they are 100% clear.
Thank you.
So no need.
Thank you so much. Thank you, my brother Israel. Thank you. All right. This is my verdict for the before we round up. I just want to appreciate every one of you who contributed to this. I thank you all for supporting us, for being our backbone to continue to fight these land grabbers. As you all know, that this is a cause that I've taken. You know, it is a big burden for me to see that we have one or two smelly teens who are tormenting every one of us in the name of land grabbing. You know, on this particular one, I want to send a message to Mr. Osagie. Mr. Osagie, I don't have anything against you. I don't know you before. I've never seen you before until that viral video, and I saw you there. Your aggressiveness is what that actually pulled me to have interest on this matter. Your aggressiveness on that video, you know, triggered a lot of us. Mr. Osagie, you have spoken. We came to you this morning. We recorded you. We have all of them here. And you came back again on our live stream. I want to say thank you. But I want you to know that you'll be hearing from us, because this particular case, I'm going to take it very, very serious. In fact, we have a lot of, because I've submitted more than 40 petitions to Philip Chaibu, to Marcus Onobu, the Edo State Speaker of House of Assembly. But this one will not be submitting any petition. This one, we are going straight to court on this particular case. You know, the evidence, all the evidential content that we want, I want this lady to submit it to my representative, leftist Amawosa, then we'll take it from there. Listen, my people, Edo people all over the world, we cannot continue like this. Some of you think it's a joke, okay? Many of us live in the diaspora, and we are the biggest target. The reason why this lady here you are seeing right now is she's a victim, because they see her as a commoner, that she cannot fight for herself. Yes, she have cried out. Obviously, by God's grace, fingers crossed, God are going to use people to fight for her now. And many of us in the diaspora have been targeted. We have taken a lot of pains from these people. These people have inflicted excruciating, continuous pains on every one of us. And many of us clap and clamored for them. The time is now. For example, here for Horomi, for example, we've been on his case now for almost 2 years. Governor Obaseki have been affiliated with Ohon for Horomi. Governor Obaseki is the best friend to Ohon for Horomi. I've said it, Governor Obaseki is a land grabber. If you are not a land grabber, I don't know why that the people who clamored, who cried, who suffered to bring you back in office, you allow everyone to be dwelling in pains. You allow every one of us to continue to dwell in pains because we are seeing a different kind of videos and pictures with you and Ohon Fokoromi. You are the one that gave birth to almost all the land grabbers in Edo State. One must be used as a scapegoat. We must certainly use one as a scapegoat. I've said it before. And I told every one of you, including the governor of Edo State, nothing that any of you can do to me. You know why that Governor Obaseki cannot do anything to me? None of them. Ohon Fokoromi have killed innocent goats in different markets in Edo State. Your aides, his aides, are the one even passing information to us. Say he killed goat yesterday, or they mentioned Nigerian Watch name. He still send them go buy another one. Or tomorrow evening, get some native doctor where they come, they want to kill another goat. They your aid people who work with you. Because my network is too large. It's too large. I don't believe anyone can take my life. Because except I've done anything wrong to you people. What I'm doing is to stop all the devilish individualisms in our state. Because a long time, you guys have been suffocating us. A long time, you guys have been oppressing us, suppressing us, intimidating us. The governor of Edo State is supposed to be our protector. You sworn an oath to protect lives and property. Have you been doing that? No. Fulani S-men are killing us. Fulani S-men raped a 79-year-old woman in Edo State. Eight of them, 79-year-old widow woman. The daughter is still crying. Yesterday she called me. She is crying and crying and crying. All I wish for that Governor Obaseki will watch the video and called that, okay, ask Nigeria Watch to direct us to this woman. None of them have made that move. Don't worry. Our forefathers could not fight this for us. Even our fathers could not. But we, our generation, we will do it. I promise you all, I will do it. If I cannot do it, that means I have a secret, a hidden agenda to what I'm doing right here. I cannot stand here to continue to see the pains of others. For those of you who still thinking, oh, maybe he's doing this for money, he's doing this for that. Ask anybody if I've been to their inbox. I don't go to people's inbox. I don't pick calls. If I finish on my live stream, I only concentrate on informations. To know illegitimate people are not hard to know. To know people that are sincere, transparent people are not hard to know. Only one person cannot continue to be intimidating everyone or deceiving everyone. Ohel Fokoromi is the one that gave birth to all the land grabbers in Edo. He must be used as a scapegoat. At the moment, I cannot focus on Osagie yet. You know why? Because, like I've always said, I don't have evidence against him yet. This is my word against your word, is what we are seeing right now, right? We are taking this to court. But I have numerous of evidence against Ohel Fokoromi. Marcus Onubu refused to act as the Edo State House of Assembly Speaker. Philip Shaibu, the Deputy Governor of Edo State, refused to act because he's affiliating with Ohel Fokoromi. The Executive Governor of Edo State, Governor Godwin Nogerase Obaseki, has refused to act on insecurity that is affecting and killing every one of us right now. Listen, guys, I told you guys I'm not hard to find. Although I know that many of you are smelly things. You can't reach my father's house. In fact, you cannot even reach the gates because you are finished. You are dead. That's it. Right? I came from a very, very strong family. Physical and otherwise. If you know I'm doing anything wrong, including Governor Obaseki, right? Governor Obaseki, you and my father were in Abuja just less than 7 weeks ago here. I don't want to be revealing things. How you are saying that okay, I will quiet for now. We will get there. We will get there. We must fight for ourselves, Edo people in diaspora, Edo people all over the world. If you are waiting for any kind of leaders to fight for you, you will die and be buried in 6 feet. Then these people will continue to torment us. The action is now. The time is now. If you fail, like you share our videos so that others can get awareness, you people will not share. If this mother blessing, maybe she got to know us before, I don't believe she would have fallen a victim to these people. Maybe when she was making a transfer or making a payment, she would have go through transfer to have enough evidence with these people. For all prospective buyers, all prospective developers in Edo State, I want to urge every one of you, please, next time you are buying any kind of land, even though you are buying from me, take picture with me, do video when we are signing, do everything. Signing of documents is not enough anymore. That is what these lunatics, illiterates, smelly things are using against every one of us. Don't worry, we are coming. I've asked all the questions I need to ask Mr. Osagie. At the moment, I can't declare him guilty. No. Until we do our findings. I did my findings against Ohel Fokoromi. I submitted document upon document. The last one is here. Let me put it back on the screen. This was the document I submitted to Edo State House of Edo State House of Assembly. Marcus Onubu. This is the back from Naija Wash. He confirmed the receipt. He acknowledged it. The first one, he said he didn't see it. He asked us verbally to resubmit again. We did till now, nothing. No land grabbers that have been to prison. No land grabbers. No land grabbers under Governor Obaseki's watch. No land grabbers have been to prison. Governor Obaseki, when land grabbers start being sentenced to prison, when you start persecuting them, when you start prosecuting them, I will still come back to my platform to rain praises on you. But as for now, you are a land grabber. No court in the whole world you can take me to. I am accusing you, Governor Obaseki, a land grabber, and at the same time, I'm accusing you as a Fulani herdsman. Because if you are not a Fulani herdsman, you should be able to address the Fulani herdsman that is killing us every day in Edo State. As we speak, when you are talking about it, it looks like your mouth is heavy. Ohel Fokoromi, don't worry. You see, in every cases, I like to mention your name. I know it surprises everyone. Why do you always talk about Okoromi? Because many of you might not understand. But we are getting there. We are very close. It's so painful that you are killing innocent goats for my sake. It's painful. I told you before, Okoromi, that thing you belong to, there is constitution. That thing you belong to, there is constitution. Are you following the constitution? No. You have betrayed everybody. You have betrayed what you belong to. You have betrayed your own family. You have betrayed your workers. A lot of land grabbers, prospective land grabbers, upcoming land grabbers are looking up to you. That is why we are where we are. Thank you very much, my people. And a blessing. Thank you once again for your time. I will allow you to go right now. Thank you very much. Leftist Amos, are you there with me?
Yes, please. I'm here.
All right. I want to say one or two things and let's move on.
I want to comment on the last session of the issue that has to do with land grabbing. For me, the government of Edo State currently is a land grabber. The issue of S-men, they are the owners of the cow. The government of the day, our politicians, our royal fathers, name it, they are the one killing their people. They are the one who went for the services of those S-men to be killing their people. If not, a stranger cannot come to your house and defeat you. If member of the community is not part of it. Our leaders, our traditional rulers, our politicians, our leaders, those who cry to are the one responsible. There's no doubt about that. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you very much. I will allow
Thank
you
you.
to allow you. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
All right, my people. Thank you very much for your time with us. I appreciate every one of you. We have to go right now. We will take it from here, and we must use one as a scapegoat. Thank you, and God bless every one of you. Bye for now.
We love the